All right.
What's up, everybody? As you can see, guys, we got Nick back in the house tonight.
Yeah, might have to add him to the intro if he's going to be a regular again.
Yeah, right. He better be.
It's been a minute. He's been in the chats.
What's going on, Vance? How you doing tonight, buddy?
Doing pretty good, brother. How about you?
Hanging in there, man. Hanging in there.
Nice.
Let's see who we got up here in the chats.
Let me catch up.
Oh, we got Vance was the first one in the house. What's up, Jay? How you doing, buddy? Got Ken in here, but Ken says he ain't gonna make it tonight.
He's
Everybody,
a no-show. He's a loser.
Yeah,
he got choke slammed too hard, man.
He might got the bubble guts from doing the truffle shuffle too much.
Probably so.
What's up, Blakers? Thanks for coming out, man.
Serves him right. It serves his ass right.
Oh, look who else we got up in here. So we got Devin up in here. So everybody, this is my son. So in case you guys don't know, so if you guys want, you can give him a happy early birthday. His birthday is tomorrow. So happy birthday, son. I love you.
Happy early birthday, man.
Yeah, happy birthday.
And Devin, mom says she loves you too, and happy birthday.
Happy.
Who else we got up in here?
Cheers, mate.
What's up, Bill? Thanks for coming out, man. What's up, Rob? What's up, Rob?
Oh, yeah, we got Bill in here. Yeah, no, you ain't seen me do no truffle shuffle.
I had him when I was.
I don't want to scar
You got
you.
Exotic Worlds up in here. No truffle shuffling tonight.
Hey, Thomas. So he's at
Stan said, "Not on my show, goddammit."
He's actually donating an isopod starter kit, so that's kind of cool.
That's what I'm saying.
I think they're I forget. They're one of the orange varieties. I think they're a bigger one. I forget the scientific name. I confuse all the isopods. I just go by look and size. I don't know the scientific names.
Borealis, Porciamilis. I don't know how to say it.
So
I'm looking at it, one of them, and I don't even know how to say it.
I think it's the same ones as the dairy cows, just a different color. But
If any of you guys got any knowledge on the isopods and trying to house them with geckos, let Justin know, because he wants to try to house some with his geckos. He wants to kind of do his geckos up a little bit different.
Okay, so he wants
you just
to
need a lot of them.
Yeah,
they're
but
gonna
he
eat
doesn't
them.
want to
They're
go
gonna
like
eat
use
them.
no
So
big terrariums. You know what I mean? He's got the what are they, like 18 by 12 by 12 with the glass front door on them?
Okay, yeah,
they got little bitty isopods.
Yeah, I mean, you just have to watch what the isopods eat. So, you want something that's going to eat mostly plant matter and, waste rather than
right.
Meat. Because they could potentially get hungry and eat or start nibbling on your animals, which is bad. I don't have any bioactive right now, to my knowledge. There might be some stuff lingering that I don't see. But yeah, you just got to make sure you don't put all of your.
I didn't have a problem. I didn't have a problem with it. I had a problem with the gecko eating the isopods. That was my problem. I never had a problem with the isopods eating on the gecko, just the other way around. I keep them in there because it would just. I mean, hell, I breed isopods, so I have fucking a lot.
That message is for
I
you,
give them away. I have so many of them, and they would just eat the shit out of them.
Yeah, so that was one
Okay,
of my
Ken.
issues with
I
the
told
lizards.
you I could get him up. I told you, Stan.
You took an excellent Excedrin. Yeah, so when I had dart frogs, that was nice because I would be feeding the fruit flies and had the isopods and springtails in there. So if ever there was a I didn't have the fruit flies, there was always food in there. I just constantly had to keep on seeding because the frogs were eating everything. But yeah, you got to find a healthy balance.
Lizards, frogs.
But when it's working, when you have the cleaner crew in there, it's awesome. And I really want to. So for like my
I have
gecko,
a bunch of isopods in with my rat snakes, bioactive, and it works.
Yeah.
It works.
So yeah, for the stuff that I have that's not the ball pythons and racks type of thing, it's the more display animals, display caging. Having bioactive is nice because I don't have to. You spend so much time putting the enclosure together to make it look all nice. You have to constantly go in there, change out the substrate, take out all the branches, all the decor, and then redo everything. It's a pain in the butt. So if you have that cleanup crew, it's really spot clean whatever they don't get,
nice.
and you have that overall visual aesthetic. Yeah.
Like I said, I use them for all of our display animals. I use isopods, and they eat the shit out of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's like when you have a fish tank, you're going to have snails. If it's saltwater, hermit crabs. All this sort of stuff to eat. All the waste in your ecosystem, because especially with saltwater or any aquarium, your water parameters are key. So your nitrates, all that stuff. You want that healthy balance of everything in that environment. So you have stuff that's going to eat the waste of the other stuff produced. It's endless cycle. Kind of like I breed rats to feed the snakes, to sell the snakes, to buy more food to feed the rats, to feed the snakes.
Yeah, salt water can get a little tricky, but
if
you have a cleaning, so when I was doing it, you would look in places you go and they call them like cleaning crews. You got
right.
Some snails in there, you got some of the crabs in there, you got a couple shrimp in there, and those are like your crustacean eaters. They're going to eat. You clean your glass, clean all the crushed coral in the bottom. Then I had some scooter fish in there which bury themselves in the crushed coral. They filter it through their gills and wash it through and clean it. So I mean, there's it's kind of like anything. You gotta kind of do your research on it too. You know what I mean? That's what I told Justin earlier. I said, "Man, dude, I'm not 100% on it, so I'm sure there's plenty of people in the community that have dealt with them and know way more than I do,
right?"
Because I've never had to deal with them.
For the bioactive terrariums, you want that drainage layer, so your water and everything sort of filters down through your substrate, and they're like these little balls that sort of
So those balls, a lot of people call them like clay balls. They're actually called hydroton. They're the same thing you use in hydroponics.
Right.
It is a
I use terracotta.
Clay ball, and the clay ball will, over time will break down in the water.
Right, but it's sort of a place for that to.
I use terracotta, like clay tiles.
Yeah.
Yeah, with anything, it's important to maintain that environment. And I since I have my crested geckos in a much bigger enclosure now, getting that humidity on point.
Blow me up, Stan. Blow me up.
How big is your enclosure now, Ken?
18 by 18 by 12.
12? Okay.
Something like that. 18 by 18 by, I don't know. It was a big one on sale.
You have to hold it back from the camera a little bit, Nick.
A lot of isopods, man.
It was a little too close to the camera. Hold it back.
Hell, they've all ran away now. You can't see them.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, there's usually a couple that get stuck on the bark.
Yeah, they.
You said you had thousands of them. I ain't seen not a one.
Like you was talking about a drainage layer. I know, dude. Look, I feel like a fucking liar, dude. I promise you, there's a bunch in here.
Well, there's probably a bunch of babies that you can't see.
I don't know if you
Yeah.
can see in here. Oh yeah, you can't. They're all in, dude. There's so much moss and charcoal and fucking all kind of shit in there. But yeah, fish food, man. If you can get like some good fish food, they love to eat fish food and shed, like snake shed. I throw a bunch of snake shed in there.
Yeah, I throw plant matter, and then I got the Rapashi.
But yeah, I give them away because I can't sell them.
Hold on, we got this guy.
Yeah, I can't sell them.
Guy
I don't.
backstage.
They don't do good for me. I bought them and started breeding them just to sell at shows. You know,
Hey,
just
Zeus.
for something else on the table. They're
Hey,
easy. They're
Zeus.
bugs, whatever.
What's up,
And I
guys?
ain't been able.
What's going on?
I've probably made like $20 on them. So
Yeah, I get into
it's
the
good to
point
have
where-
if you've got like good display animals. It's good to have.
Oh yeah. So
But
what I
ain't
would
made
do,
no
what
money
I
off of them.
What I do is
Like
I
it's
sell them
like
as the starter, right? So you already have your own colony going. So yeah, I'm selling you what, let's say 10 adults or something like that, but it's already seeded. It's already active. So you can take that, the substrate that I ship you, and throw that in your enclosure, and you already have that, starting to go, and you have your own colony that's going to be reproducing for you. So I sort of shoot myself in the foot with that, because now you don't need to buy from me anymore unless for whatever reason you run out. But it's a pain in the butt to get started. So if you wanted to start that bioactive and then not have to
Well,
constantly.
now I mean I've got to the point. Well, I have so many that I'm basically throwing like 25 plus powder oranges in a container to sell them, just to for like $10. So I don't even give a shit if they breed them. If they want to breed them, that's awesome. More power to you. I don't care, but I just can't sell them. That's my problem. I haven't really had anybody, and I mean $10 for 20 for like maybe it's a lot more than 25. It's honestly probably 35, but I'm just trying to get rid of them. So there'll be kids walking by, their parents won't let them have a snake, and I'm like, here's Tupperware, and I'll show them and everything how to do it, and I guess they go home and breed fucking isopods. But I have so many. They do breed so fast. I think it's like 2 weeks.
Yeah, I got a couple dairy cows like 2-3 weeks ago, and already they're producing. Like,
Dairy cows?
Yeah.
What are you getting milk yet or no?
I wish it was that.
Not the same dairy cow?
No, but I mean they're pretty sizable isopod.
Yeah.
So you can actually see them, moving around, where some of the other ones are smaller, and you kind of have to search for them. So I do like the idea of being able to see my cleaning crew moving around in the enclosures and things like that.
Well, there's all different. Yeah, there's all different
So,
sizes isopods
That's
too.
my son's telling me that my granddaughters are saying hello. And by the way, not only is it my son's birthday tomorrow, but it is also my granddaughter's birthday tomorrow as well. So he can never forget his daughter's birthday.
Yeah,
On the
probably
same
one of the
day?
best days of his life.
I love
Best
you
birthday
guys.
present
Yeah,
ever.
Same day.
That's
Him
pretty
and
cool.
his daughter Daphne, and that's his stepdaughter Annalie.
That's fucking wild, isn't it?
Yeah, man, it's awesome.
So how's everybody doing today?
2 months.
I haven't been properly introduced to Jesus.
So Jesus, that's
What's
Nick.
up, man?
Nick,
What's up, Nick?
that's Jesus. Jesus likes to buy everybody's auction animals. He's an auction junkie, so you have to watch out. He
No,
probably
I'm
has his
not.
credit card sitting on the table just in case somebody wants to sell something tonight.
I am not an auction junkie.
Yeah, all right. But we
I
have
stopped- I-
podcast whores, and you're like an auction whore.
Not really. Not
Sam
really.
Penn for sale. He's a banger. He's
What
a
up, Luke?
badass. He'll
What's
fucking
up,
bite
little
the shit
brother
out of you.
Luke?
No, we tried to get rid of him at the show, and he shit on him. The dude was fixing to buy this snake, man, this breeder that I got, this super cinnamon pinstripe, and he was fixing to buy him, dude. He wanted him so bad, and he just took a shit all over him, dude. It was hilarious, but he didn't buy it, so that
Hey,
wasn't
look,
funny.
look right here, look.
You blink your eyes, Jesus is going. No, I'm not, Luke. Shush, man. Shush.
You know what is. You know what's happening, Luke. You know the deal.
It's not my fault. It's not my fault.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
But
it
there's
is.
no, there's no more auctions until next year, so we're good. And I'm out of space.
Yeah. So I heard earlier that you said, "Oh yeah, I'm done buying for the year," and I started thinking to myself, "Say shit, well, there's only 2.5 weeks left, and it's a new year starts.
Yeah, I
His
think
new
I can say
budget
that as well.
starts
I'm done
all
this year.
I only have 3 hatchling spaces. That's
And
it.
then tax
But
season.
Yeah, I'm
No.
hoping to clear out some stuff then.
Good old tax season's coming.
Put it right back in.
I'll just probably be buying rats.
You
I'll
know
probably
what's
just be
going on,
spending all my
Luke.
money on rats.
Yeah,
We just
I
spent
gotta-
Hey,
I gotta-
Luke sometimes will be all
$300
over
on
the place
frozen
on
rats.
chats now. He sometimes just sits in the shadows and doesn't say much. So you got
I
to
don't
watch
care
it.
what
Luke's
you
a little
do. I've
everywhere.
been in the auctions with Jesus. Yeah, everybody knows me in the auctions. I know, Luke. I know. Oh, and Stan, I'm putting
Yes, sir.
two of my snakes that I bought when I first started. I'm putting them up.
Thanks, bro.
I don't know.
Appreciate
I don't
that,
know if
man.
anybody's gonna be interested in them, but it's an orange dream butter, 100% het pied, and the other one is
An ivory.
the ivory,
Male, female, female.
male and female. So the OD
What's
butter.
the sex on the
100%.
butter?
What's that?
Oh, yeah,
Oh, I was just saying the sex of the
He wants
butter.
to know
the
the
het pied.
sex on the butter that you got.
It's a male. The ivory is the female. The male is the OD butter. And I think he's like 700, 750.
Thank you for clarifying it.
Okay. I'm
Luke.
gonna make a
Oh,
note of
so
that.
if he's 750 grams, he's breeder
He's ready
size.
to go.
Yeah.
I mean, so if you got a spare pied laying around and you don't have that in your pied stuff,
That's what I'm saying.
or
Yeah. No, that's why he's not putting that up for option. We're gonna get together.
I got 2 of them, but yeah, one is brighter than the other for some reason.
well, that's the one that's staying with you then.
Yeah, but they're both decent size. So
Oh, look, Nick.
Ken,
What?
I'm coming.
What'd he say? Ken said he's coming up.
Yeah, I mean the snakes
Come on,
so far
Ken.
run anything from like $20 to like a really, really, really nice stuff. So it's
I can't wait till like that black pastel banana that I picked up the other day. I can't wait till I give her some time to settle in before I toss a male in.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the next couple months here.
I'm too broke to bid. At this point, that's where I'm at, man. At this point is where
How
I'm
are
at.
y'all? How are y'all doing
Oh.
shipping? Is that like?
Oh, here we
How
go.
is that all working?
I
Or-
thought
Do we
shipping
have
was
any-
done.
Is that something y'all are like working on, or
I thought
Is
is
Redline
that
was
left
done
up to
shipping
the
out.
person
What up?
and the bidder or the winner
What's up, my
and
brother?
the person that owns the
How you
store
feeling,
shipping
man?
out?
Yeah. So I believe
I had to take it a
I don't-
second and my head was ringing, dude.
I don't know what it'll be, but I think Redline's going to give us a code for the auction. But so you bid on the snake, your bid is a donation to Stan, and then you handle shipping with the vendor.
Yes.
So we will probably say the preferred
Okay,
one is
cool.
Redline because I've reached out to them already. But yeah, and also you got to make sure your shipping windows are nice because if it is in the beginning of the year, it's still going to be cold. So
God,
you want to make
Ken.
sure get that all worked out.
Well, last year shipping windows opened towards the end of February, and I mean, I don't know we exactly when we're doing it, but we set a Saturday in February. I've been saying the 24th. The people to ask around the 24th. I said that's not set in stone, but we just basically got to pick a Saturday and say that one.
Yeah, I mean, so that Saturday there's no football. There's
Hey,
basketball.
Bill, we would have to.
Nothing huge.
I guess on that note, Bill, we'd it's not one person that has everything.
Yeah, that's one of the issues. But if you,
it's so each so from my understanding, and you guys correct me if I'm wrong, each person there's going to be somebody that's donating something. Buyer is responsible to pay the shipping.
Yeah.
But with the discount code, if it's a 60% discount code, you'll only wind up paying really 40% of the shipping. So
Right,
again,
like 40
it depends
bucks a
on where
snake,
the
something like
animal
that.
is going to come from. Will depend on what the shipping is.
right.
Does that make sense to you guys? If not, jump in there.
It would be up to the individual whether or not they want to cover shipping. So
Yeah. No, the buyer should cover shipping. But
right. But like
discount
me,
rate.
say I have 3 up and say they all go to the same person. I might be inclined to, just cover that.
Right.
Make it easier. But it
But
depends.
don't we have one that said that they would include the shipping?
Yes. Yeah, so we'll just have to work out the actual,
That's what
parameters
I
for
was
shipping.
wondering, Rob. That's what I was wondering because I didn't know how it was if it's a, I guess, donation. I guess it's an auction, but it's basically a donation, honestly. So I didn't know how that was
Right,
working.
it's a donation from
because
both
I
sides, and then
intend on buying some animals.
Yeah, like the
No,
first,
go ahead.
we
I'm
have people
curious. I wanna
donating
know.
to us, and we're telling them whoever wins the auction pays shipping for that snake. They're already gracious enough to
Awesome.
donate to snakes, and we got some really decent snakes too.
Yeah.
I mean, there are some pet quality snakes in there, but there are a few bangers.
yeah,
And we have things like Jar Python is donating a custom egg cutting board, and KY Constrictors is donating a custom tumbler. So I mean, there's some cool things out there to do with the community that's in there as well. So we're trying to get anything we can to make it cool for you guys.
Put anything
More
up.
or less.
yeah.
Yeah, there's even merch that's going up too from some people.
Oh,
Banana
really?
Bread gave a hat and a shirt. Now we could do for Banana Bread Royals, we could do his snake separate and just do the hat and the shirt separate. I mean, I don't know how you guys feel, but like I'm wanting to bundle things together. Like even the tumbler and the egg cutting board, I said bundle it together. Maybe it'll do better auction style because then that person's getting 2 personalized things.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well,
I mean,
I think for the egg
I
board,
did a shirt swap
people are gonna
with
bid on that.
Brandon. I sent
Right.
him one of my shirts, and he sent me one of his, and I got DJs. Yeah, swag packs. Swag packs would garner some attention because people love the shirts.
Shirts. Yep. Everybody loves shirts, and even people that say no stickers. If you throw a couple stickers in there, shirt.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah, if you're one of
I
those,
got
I mean, like
variety
my store, I
of
got
stickers.
I got
we can't
shirts, I
keep
got
stickers.
hoodies, I got mugs, I got women's leggings, I got baby onesies.
Stan, I'm upset. You didn't send me a link of your page so I could buy something from your page.
Oh shit!
You sent me the
He
link
forgot.
of
He
website.
sent the link for like the mock-ups and stuff, but
Yeah, but you
not
didn't
that.
send me the actual link to your page so I could purchase a
stop!
t-shirt.
Yes, I did, man. Why you messing
No,
with me like that? Jesus?
No, you sent me the picture. You sent me the link of the website.
Now you're making me go in here and look, man, because you're making me think I'm losing my mind and shit.
So Big
I may
D
be-
donated a male
I
and
may
a
be.
female het blue ghost.
No way. Oh,
Yeah.
the hats? Oh, yeah. He threw up some hats.
They're both hats. Just to be one of the open packs. For the
Yeah,
record.
but you know, Jesus with those hats, it's pretty much guaranteed.
Yeah, with those.
Well, those hats. I mean, still, that's pretty decent. You know what I mean?
That's guaranteed, bro.
I thought that was one of the mid-level snakes we have.
No, because I thought you said blue ghost.
Luke, if you need my address and some dry ice, I'd gladly would take a couple venison steaks.
Right.
My friend. Maybe even a backstrap in that package, if you don't mind.
That's the
I
best
love
part.
you, brother. Hey, can't be
There's a
telling
regular
everybody
blue
about the
ghost
filet
right
mignon
there.
and a deer now. Hold on, I'll blow you up, brother.
There's the regular blue ghost.
That's nice.
Do.
Let me see the dorsal. Like, could you like lean it up? I know it's hard to show snakes. I can't show them either.
It was to build. How the hell was it to build? Hold on. I'm working on this here,
All right.
Rob. No, not
Her
you.
dorsal
I
is
was
pretty
talking to
crazy.
Rob.
Yeah, that's definitely a little bit more wonky than the
Yeah.
line I have. Well, I don't got a blue ghost line, but I'm just saying a hypo line. I know it's
Let me
slightly
see.
different, but
Yeah, it's a form of hypo. That's what Derek told me. So,
well,
like,
see, what I like about that form of hypo is it like kind of makes hooking and stuff like trick. It splits the alien heads apart. It hooks
see,
them.
like it looks better in the banana actually.
I like the hooking of it. Most lines of ghosts just kind of pull the alien heads and blow them out like Entry does.
I'll have to figure it out. I'll have to figure it out. Send it
It's
to
okay,
you fellas.
Stan. Whenever you got it, figure it out.
I
See, like
don't-
this isn't
I could
banana.
have swore it was in my clipboard, though.
See, I could see it in there. I could
Yeah.
see a slight blue tint to that.
Yeah,
It's in the purples.
yeah. But he's slowly turning like purple bluish. But he's gonna be. I gotta wait at least a year and a half before his girlfriend's up to
Right.
to get blue ghost. If I hit blue ghost, I'm definitely gonna be tossing one back to Derek.
See, that's another thing. Like with those two, do we bundle them together? Do we sell them separate? You know, I mean, like
I
it's
think
hard.
if the het blue ghost, I think those should be bundled together because those would go well together.
Rob, click on that real quick and tell me if that works, Rob, please.
I'm just saying that because,
Or
like,
someone
try
in
to
chat.
keep things together, try to keep people interested and bid more.
Right.
All
But
for Brother
I don't
Stan.
know if that's the build or if that's my actual store.
so as far as stuff that's paired together currently on the list right now, I have 33 items, so far. Still waiting on what some other people are going to donate, but right now stuff that is paired together. One
No,
is
Stan.
I've seen it, Bill.
Enchi albino clown, and a male and a
No, it wasn't.
female
Devin.
Enchi double het albino clown. And then I think that the het blue ghost stuff should get paired together.
Yeah.
It makes sense.
All right, yeah, that makes sense too.
Just making
That's
you
what I was
sign
thinking
in, Rob?
with that one.
Okay.
You know me and bundling things together.
What you got up there, Nick?
I'm probably going to be bidding on the one from
Confusion
Heathen Hatchery. I'll
Enchi
tell you that. That's a nice
Phantom.
snake.
Yeah.
What did you say?
The one
Rob.
that Heathen Hatchery donated,
It's
I'll be
pooping.
bidding
Hold
on it.
Yeah, that one's pretty nice. It's a lemon pastel cinnamon acid.
Confusion Enchi
Generic
Phantom.
That's nice.
I'm
That
so
is
glad her tub was right up under me because she just took a massive dookie. We traded a mimosa for this.
Really?
That was a good trade.
Wow.
Yeah, she just took a big old whomper. Yeah, I think it was a good trade. Confusion Enchi Phantom, and then I traded I think a champagne pinstripe, a albino chocolate for a acid het clown male. Did pretty
Here's
good.
a Anshi Champagne Orange Ghost.
I'm gonna let her. What is that?
Hold on.
Now you was trading adult snakes for baby snakes, right?
Hell yeah.
I'm
This is a
figuring this
Anshi-
out, figuring
That's
it
the name
all
of the
out
game,
over
man.
here. Trying to
Anchi
get this
Champagne
for you
Orange Ghost.
fellas. Ooh, where's my,
Okay,
where's
I
my
do like
info here?
I do like how Enchi brings back the pattern or
Yeah.
something resembling a ball python pattern with champagne. And then you have to
Mhm.
throw in leopard on top of that. That'd be a pretty cool snake.
You got to think, kid. At shows, a lot of shows you're going to do, you're not going to sell a lot. And the person next to you is going to be like, damn, what you got? And you're going to be like, hell yeah,
Right.
I got this. I want to get rid of. And they're going to be like, oh, what do you want? And then you tell them what you want, and they'll bag that shit up, man.
Dude, I
Because,
I
it'll
took a
get to
couple
be
of my
like a horse
hatchlings to the one
trade,
show,
you know?
and I did well. I'll say that. I did well, Waylon and Dylan.
Yeah. You guys can take me off the screen.
Yeah, there ain't nothing wrong with trading, man. That's
Yeah, trading is. I think that's a good way, especially
what
at
it's all
shows.
about, man.
Because I know I'm gonna be.
Yeah.
Well,
That's
I
like
think I
old. That's
talked.
as old school as you can get.
Yeah, I think
Right.
I talked to Wiz whenever the first Superfest comes around. When I have babies, he's like, I can give you some space at the table. I'm like, bet, dude. I'm
Yeah, it's
excited.
definitely a good experience, even if you get hosed and don't sell anything.
Yeah, I mean that. I mean, pretty much in like for a new guy coming on the block next year, just getting my name out there with a bunch of stickers, some swag. I'll be happy just talking to people as they come by and stuff.
Right.
As long as you're outgoing, yeah. That's what I was gonna
Yeah,
say, Jesus. As long as you're fucking confident and talking to people, and like just being like, "Hey, man, what's up? You look like
yeah.
you want a snake." They'll fucking come up and they'll probably buy a snake from you.
I'm gonna
As
be
long as
like
you're not
Wiz.
like.
Like Wiz
But
has
see, the
always been
thing is
proactive.
I don't know because I sell pet level, entry level ball pythons.
Yeah,
I'm not selling nothing more than I think my most expensive snake might be $600. You know what I'm saying at a show. So I'm not selling nothing crazy. So I usually
yeah,
do good, but that's my niche. I don't want fucking expensive ass snakes that no one can buy. I want to be able to be like, hey, what can you afford? Okay, $100. Oh, I got a badass little Spectre right here. You know, it's a beautiful little baby, and they'll buy that shit. You know what I mean?
yeah,
I don't know. It's all about like how you talk to people and how you like. You gotta just throw yourself out there, man.
yeah. I mean, that's gonna
It's
be
fun.
like
I think it's fun. I think it's a
literally,
blast.
literally. Superfest is probably gonna be my first experience, and then the following Superfest event, because then Tinley, Tinley is in October, I believe. The winter one, the fall one is in October. Yeah, because there's a March Tinley and then an October Tinley. I'll be going to the March Tinley, but not to vend, but just to like look, and then I'll be hitting that October Tinley, hopefully as a vending spot when I have the snakes, the snake babies.
Wait, can I actually do that? No, sorry. I think for the first time I might be able to do March Stanley.
Oh, vend, or are you gonna just
No,
pop
but
in?
Henley's a
actually
big
go.
ass show to vend.
Yeah.
You're going out, Kent. Let me know. I might ride with you. I'll throw in a gas. You'll go right by my house.
I mean, the issue is I would literally do that and then go to Kansas City the following weekend
There
or
you go.
the following Wednesday. So that's a lot of
Travel.
traveling.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to be at the wrestling tournament for once because that one's a week back this year for whatever reason. It's not the same weekend. But if Chicago ever hosts the wrestling tournament, I'll definitely be at Tinley.
Well, if anyone ever goes to Tenley from Western PA and wants to chip in, needs someone to chip in for gas, like you're driving right by me on 80, I'll go.
Yeah. I'm definitely gonna go to the March Tinley. I got a guy, Ken. If you're gonna come up for the March Tinley, I have a guy in Maryland.
That's too far south. I mean, I'd drive a little bit and
No,
meet him.
no. But I was gonna ask you, since you said something about coming up for Tinley in March. He has baby racks that he has on hold for me, and he didn't want to do the drive up. So I was like, dude, I was just like, just hold on to him until March.
Right.
I was like, if I can find somebody to swoop down and pick them up and then take them to Tinley for me on a U-Haul trailer, on a small one, whatnot. I was like, we can do that. And he's like, okay, bet. Like, I'm not
Right.
expecting any babies anytime soon. So
Yeah. Well, if I'm coming that way, I can help you out. Sure, no problem.
yeah, I'll chip in for I'll pay for the U-Haul trailer rental and whatnot.
I'll drive a U-Haul across America. I don't give a shit. I'll drive the hell out of thing.
And then you can leave a U-Haul truck up here, whatnot.
Yeah,
The
that's
U-Haul
what I mean.
trailer.
The beauty
Leave it
of
up there.
I'll drive that son of a bitch.
I'll drive it anywhere. I want a standard one too. I want one of the old ones. Grinding gears and kicking ass.
Yeah, we were a while back. Me and a buddy were gonna drive out to ARS.
Rob, I don't know what happened because I just punched on it. Took me right to my store.
I don't know. When I hit that link, oh, you sent it again?
Yeah,
Uh-oh.
right there in the chat. I just punched on it in the chat. I'm right in the chat. I punched on it and went right to my store.
Excuse me.
What the heck? How come I can't find your store, Stan?
Okay, it takes me to Printify and asks me to sign in.
Yeah.
That's what that link does.
I don't know why it's asking you to sign in. I don't get it.
Printify.com.
Continue as a guest button, maybe.
Let me go try it again.
Does it give you a storefront
What do you mean?
on Printify? Or is it just stuff that you order to yourself?
No. It's a storefront. So if you go there and order the shirt, they take care of everything. You put in your information and they send it straight to you.
But you should have like
So it's just like
What the hell is going on?
storefront, but it's through Printify.
I know, but you should
See, look, I got it open right here. Look, hold on. Let me show you.
Copy the link that's at the top of the.
See, I got it right here. Look.
Dude, that is so weird. Like we can't see that because when we open it, it just shows.
Oh, that's dumb. I think maybe.
It just shows the regular welcome back and sign in thing. That's it.
Let me
I just want to give a quick public service announcement. If you're watching this video, share it. There's only 7 people watching. Let's get that shit up, man. Come on.
Thank you.
There you go. We got one more since I said that. Come on, y'all. Share this shit.
What the hell?
Well, you got to remember, Mike's still on, I think, too, from Hurt Collectors.
I'm trying to
Hey,
sign
who
in
gives a
my
shit?
computer, and it made me verify it through my phone.
What's up, Leica?
Verify what?
Yeah,
What are you talking about, Ken?
It made me verify that I was trying to sign in on my phone.
What's up, Logan? Through what? Printify?
No, on Google.
Hey, Stan, is it just Sea of Serpents for your store?
Yeah, it's Sea of Serpents Morphs. Same as it's on here. Everything's the same. Let me see.
Yeah, it says there should be a link. It's really
So
dumb.
did
that you don't
anyone
let you search for
watch
it, too.
Adam's show yesterday
Website
from
like,
Proper Royals? Anyone? No.
Yesterday?
what,
Yeah.
For what?
Yesterday-
Where
Logan?
was that this morning? The
There was
Proper
one this
Customer
morning.
Joe.
and-
That was this. He was on this
That's
morning.
This morning.
Well, yeah, that was this morning. Anyone watch that this morning?
A little bit.
Yeah, why? What's up?
I mean, I think, Adam really has some really good topics, and he brought up about keepers keeping each other, honest. Like, don't let people do this slimy ball shit that people do to each other. Call them out on it. If they're not keeping right, call them out on it. Like, kind of policing our own, our own area.
I'm fine. If you see somebody with bad husbandry or doing where it is bad and across the board bad, I don't like necessarily calling people out by name, right? So
But that's just it. No one wants to call people out by name. We want to complain about it, but we don't want to sit there and say these people's names.
Right, but the reasoning behind that is because everybody's got a platform and it's all like high school. So if you call you call out somebody that's been around for 20 years and they do actually have bad husbandry, there's going to be people that come to their defense or now crap on me for whatever reason or whatever for bringing that up. I think there's a lot of clicky stuff that goes on. But yeah,
It's gotta,
we
Rob.
should be policing ourselves. If if somebody just royally screw somebody over on a business deal, right?
Right.
Maybe this is why I don't do joint projects, things like that, or they take the money and run, don't ship the animal, or ship the not exactly what you anticipated type of thing. Yeah, call them out. I got a list of people.
Yeah, it's so I got to figure it out because it's got to exist, Rob. I don't mean to cut you guys off. I know it exists because Don has ordered shirts from me already. And I sent him the link, and I thought that was the same link. So I'm trying to find the link. So I know the store definitely exists on there, 100%. But I'm not saying you're wrong either, Rob.
Come back in.
Go?
That Alabama Wi-Fi. I wish I could say you got kicked out of the playoffs like the football
Wi-Fi
team.
hanging out by McDonald's and Walmart. Can't be using that.
But the one thing you said at the end of the show, sort of.
So just try Sea of Serpents. Look, I'll show you right here.
Oh, speaking of Don, he must have heard you, Stan.
The Don Father heard me, see? I said his name and he shall appear. Tell him, Don, didn't you order shirts already? Let him know. Look. Right there at the top. Can you see it?
Okay. Can you click on the three little lines up there at the top?
Yep, I can.
Does
three dots?
Yeah. Does it show anything with like a link to your store or whatever? Or a pop-up?
It says find page, add to home screen, desktop, translate.
Oh, not on your browser. Below that on the Printify page. Sorry.
Huh?
On the Printify page, there's three lines at the top next to the Printify logo.
Yeah.
Well, drop that.
Yeah,
drop that link, Don D.
Or yeah.
Go ahead. What about it, Ken?
That might be. You might be able to share the link out in there.
Yeah, because I hit printify.com and there's nothing popping up. See a serpent. Hey, fellas, I am going to put my little creations to sleep so y'all can put me on the back channel.
Just put them backstage, Stan.
Yeah, because I'm going to put my little ones to sleep.
How do I put him backstage without just hit
click
remove?
On his picture. Click on his picture, and then put backstage. All right.
It's only going to remove. Hold on. Fancy kick room studio. No, that's not it. So just go to remove.
Yeah, no, he's already off, isn't he?
No.
I mean, he just remove from. Yeah, remove from. Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah. I got it.
Don needs some blue too, if you get a chance, Stan.
Yep. Right. Let's see. Dashboard, catalogs, my products, orders, wallet, store settings, branding, Printify, Academy, account.
And if we can start policing ourselves, like we're going to have to start name dropping, and that's what sucks about it. I wanted to kind of comment on that this morning on his, but I was driving my daughter to work and I really couldn't comment on it. But the second you start name dropping, then it's going to turn into a bunch of high school bullshit.
All right. Well, I'll put it to you like this. If he wanted to drop names, and I know where you're going with this, are you talking about the guy that was sitting next to him at the show in Daytona? Is that where you're headed with that?
No, not at all. I don't know anything about any. He started this conversation about people giving now monitors away.
Giving what?
That's people was giving now monitors away.
Giving now monitors
or
away?
Now crocodiles. I think it was now crocs. It was crocodiles. People was giving crocodiles away, like baby crocodiles.
I mean, that's a little bit more ridiculous than an Nile monitor, but either way, most people can't handle them. or are ill.
And that's kind of what started the situation, but it got me started to think about like the YouTube community as a whole. If we would start like, kind of policing each other and like, really calling these people out for doing the wrong things that they're doing, like, even with like, the shit that goes on behind scenes, that's just bringing all this drama, to the surface. And I think I'd rather just ignore it and just do what I do and,
I mean,
stay
for
out
All
of
right,
it.
everybody should be blue now.
For me, I know what the guys look like. I don't know any of their names or their brands. I don't even know if they have a brand or it's something probably, generic reptile related thing. But they usually have quite a bit of table space.
Drop
Everything's
that
in
link,
belly,
Don.
and it's
See,
they're
look,
all
look, look,
over the
look.
place.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you.
And it's all sorts of imports and things like that. Okay, yeah, Stan, that works. Awesome.
Thank you, Don. Appreciate you.
You have 50 different species of animals on these tables, all imports, probably just straight out of the shipping container that you got. They went into deli cups and went to the show. I think those people, those vendors, those flippers, whatever you want to call them, they are some of the most irresponsible people in the entire hobby, because they have these very nice animals that were plucked out of the wild, which one I don't agree with, unless there's a sizable enough population, or there's a way to breed and get them into breeding into captivity without having an effect on the environment.
Like iguanas.
So pretty much, they've sentenced these animals to death, right? Because any animal from a table that I bought, I may have done my research on the species. It's like, okay, I actually want this, but a couple weeks ago it was in the wild, and a couple weeks later it is dead in my collection. So I gave that guy a bunch of money, spent a bunch of money, and for an animal that was ultimately going to die without my care. I think that's irresponsible. And then the other things that we have to be better with is yes, if you can handle breeding big snakes, more power to you. If you can handle breeding big lizards, crocodilians, things that can pose somewhat of a danger. I mean, a ball python, what's the worst it's going to do, right? A larger monitor can do some issues. Crocodilians can, cause some damage, and you're selling it as a little cute little hatchling, right? But yeah, it's just irresponsible. And then we see them either rehomed or they get hucked out in the wild once they get too big for the 10-gallon, because I bought it for cloud or whatever. I wasn't prepared, and if I were to ever breed large reptiles, right, I'm doing my due diligence on who I'm selling them to, right? If I'm at a show with baby American alligators for whatever price, you're going to make sure you're going to take care of that damn alligator, right? Otherwise, I'm being irresponsible.
Right.
Because, one, depending on where you
No, Nick
live,
said he's backstage. Hold on.
if it's legal to keep them, you can release that in the wild. It poses a danger to wildlife, anything like that. Especially when it's out of its native range, and it can live for quite a bit.
Turn your phone, Nick.
But yeah, I just have
I think my internet is drunk. I don't know what happened to it.
Is it the internet or the guy operating the internet?
It ain't me, man.
Did I test with it?
I'm gonna
try
before.
it. I'm gonna try it on my laptop again. If you see it pop up, let it ride, and I'll get off my phone. But it probably won't work because I live in Alabama, and we ain't got shit around here.
I could tell you it's not working because I see you on the other side over here, and it's just a white screen.
Okay, well that's it'll be all right. We'll use my phone. Rock and roll.
We'll take this one over here, and we'll boot this one from the studio. Should just kick this one. Okay. All right. Now
All
turn
right.
that phone
got it figured out?
sideways, my friend.
Yeah, hold on. I'm trying to make it bigger. 1 second.
I don't want to hold on, some bitch.
All right, there we go.
Yeah, back to my little rant. Yeah, those are the ones we got to call out.
I think that these what are they called? The people who start the shows, like the coordinators of the shows, need to really cut back on letting those types of people
vet
in.
they don't vet their people enough. That's the problem.
Yeah, if you have
I can tell you there's a
licensing, you're
small
fine.
show that I've been to in Jacksonville a couple times now. And I can tell you the last time I went there, dude, I was so pissed because somebody that's a flipper, I walked by his table and it smelled like straight death.
Yeah,
I mean, like,
yeah, we talked about it a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, and I just had to walk away because, like, and that right there just says if that whoever is running the venue doesn't take care of that problem, it just becomes more and more of a problem. And you're trying to run a clean venue for people to come to and interact with everybody and teach somebody and learn, and then you got that, and it
I got
just,
something
I
to
don't
say
know,
about a
that kind of
flipper.
don't jive.
They fucking
Go ahead, Nick. Let them know.
The flippers took me, man. They came up to my table, was like, "Oh man, those are some badass snakes. I'd like to have that." And I was like, "All right, cool. What do you got?" So Morgan went over there, got the acid het clown. I thought they were going to use these snakes in their project. I'm not like, I don't do this. So they got the snakes from my table, took them to their table, put them in their box, and wrote a fucking expensive price on it when I charged them like hardly anything. I was so upset.
Yeah, hang on. Don't do that.
I just had a fuse blow. Hold on. I can still hear you.
Yeah, sometimes, there are people that, will buy your stuff wholesale, right? And it's sort of, and plus, like, say I don't want to leave with my snakes, right from the show. Walk over to another vendor that does the wholesaling stuff. We'll, hash out a deal, and I know he's going to resell them, but, it's sort of a business transaction at that point that both parties know what's going on. That I'm fine with.
I think you should have to pass some kind of inspection. When you pay for your table to get there, and if you get there and you fail the inspection, guess what? You lose your table, and the money that you put for it because you're a dirty ass.
Well, the shows I've done,
show that I went to, I walked around all the tables, and there was one table where it was far, like on the far wall, and when you walked by it, you could just smell like snake shit, like just shit. Like, it smelled like shit, and you could only smell it right there at that little corner that they had, and it's just like you got two tables away, you couldn't smell it. Go near it, you start smelling it, and then people know they shouldn't be there. They just shouldn't. Well, in my opinion, I'm sorry.
With that being said, when I was in a little block with on my side of the block, it was all from Chris at BNS. So you had 4S Pythons here, Chris from BNS, and then me on the end with my buddy. And for, I want to say 45 minutes, we were trying to figure out which animal soiled their, the tub or whatever. And we just couldn't. It took us forever to find that specific location of where that smell was exactly coming from. We found it, but it wasn't readily, visible or, noticeable.
No, this wasn't like a fresh poop smell. This was like something's been sitting in poop since last night. You know what I mean? Like you could tell it was stale shit smell, and it was bad. It was just bad. You could tell.
If the snakes came from a dirty enclosure to begin with, they might residually smell.
Yeah, it kind of smells musty almost.
Soaked in the skin.
Yeah, I've been told that when you walk into my place, it smells like a pet store. And I'm like, I clean all the time. What?
Because what it is you get so used to smelling it that you don't smell it, but other people do. It's like the
You're
farmer
gonna
that
have
works at the
a
farm
little bit of a smell.
all day. He doesn't smell cow shit at all. He walks into the
Oh, he's just
grocery
used
store
to
and
the
everybody's
smell.
like, "Yep, he's a farmer." You can, it's like you can smell it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's one of those
I hate to
things.
say it.
You get cleaned
Sometimes my
every single
lizard
day, and it'll
will
still
take
be
a
the
big
same.
shit and I don't smell it. And I feel like embarrassed when people come over because I know they can smell it. And I'm like, I didn't even smell that. But when you open the enclosure, it stinks. But it's
Oh
like,
yeah, as soon as you open that drawer, you're like, whoa.
Oh, found it.
yeah. Well, like lizard shit is a whole nother ball game. I'm just letting you know. When you got big lizards that shit comes from them lizards, it's a whole nother thing. I
It's
literally
all yeah.
my blue iguana, I changed the water like an hour ago, right? I have a big tub for it. I changed the water, cleaned it, chlorhexidine. Nice. It took a shit as soon as I put it in there. As soon as I do it.
I
And it
have a
don't
snake.
smell
As soon as
good.
I give it fresh water, it goes in there and shits. I mean, I change it every day,
That's
and
great.
I'd say 4 or 5, or I don't know, 3 to 4 times a month. There's shit in there the very next day.
Oh yeah, they love
Hey, we
it.
just did all our cleaning today, man, and put like 70 grow outs and 70 ASF grow outs in a tub, 70, 80, something
Yeah,
like
I
that.
did that the other day. I feel like I want to get just an extra set of tub with cocoa in it, and I'll make the snake think I cleaned its tub and let it soil that tub instead of the freshly cleaned tub.
That's smart.
I mean,
But while you're cleaning one tub, you set him in another tub that has shavings in it so he can do his thing. So by the time you put him back and it's clean, when he be done.
Then he'll just wait.
I do that. I have like a separate plastic tub, and I have pine shavings in them. I take them out the cocoa, put them in there while I clean it out, spot clean it, or put more cocoa in it or whatever. And a couple of them do shit in there.
I think a lot of it, what it has to do with, it's more not like that. It's just like you have a really unfortunate timing that the day you're cleaning and putting it back in there is the day it's gonna, make a mess in the tub. I think it's more for scenting than anything.
Might be. You might be right.
You can take your dog out. It's gonna take a dump, take a leak. You walk a little bit further, it's gonna take another little leak, and then a couple more along the way. So it's sort of, I think it's just more of a
dude. We had this Chihuahua
familiarity
dog.
of smell,
Right.
type of
We
thing.
had this little Chihuahua wiener dog. It was half Chihuahua, half wiener. And I tell you what, every pole it had to pee on. I mean, that dog, like, I don't know how it held so much pee that literally, like, we would walk it through town to where every 3 or 4 steps there would be like a parking meter or, a stop sign or something. That dog had to mark every single one. Like, I'm not lying. Like, dude, it was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Drink a bunch of water for that occasion.
That dog didn't have to drink water. He would pee his blood if he had to. I don't know. That dog pissed on everything. Like,
at the end of the day, it's just dust.
I don't know what that dog did.
I'm gonna let y'all all know
urine
something.
he had, but he pissed on everything.
This shit is 7.8.
And you'll be
All
like,
right, we're at 2 down. Okay, I don't think I'm
Wow.
gonna drink a third one.
That's like
I'm just
drinking
letting
4
y'all
beers.
know, this is Alabama beer. Okay, you see that? Alabama boys know how to drink beer. I'm gonna let
That's
you know.
Alabama
Sorry, I
beer.
had to get something to drink, boys. Cheers.
All
Ah.
good, Stan. All good.
What you sipping on, Stan? Some H2O?
You know, what do they drink in the South, Nick? Come on.
Sweet
Some
tea.
whiskey? Some moonshine? Either
Sweet
corn
tea.
liquor or rye whiskey?
Sweet tea.
Oh, sweet tea. Okay.
apparently we make it wrong up here.
Yeah, y'all don't have sweet tea in the north. Y'all are something else. Oh, okay. I got you. Sweet tea with a little red in it, huh? A little red.
Come on.
Hey, look, I'm about to let everybody in on a little secret. I'm about to do my own podcast. I don't know what
It's not a
day.
secret anymore.
It's not anymore, but I'm about to do it. It's going to be called Sipping with Serpents. That's trademark. That's a verbal trademark, and that is binding. So don't be fucking up.
Oh, I'm stealing it.
Yeah, my ass. I knew you would like it, kid. I
It
knew
fits
you
with my
would.
branding. Why didn't I think
Well,
of
it's
that?
a good thing.
I
It's a good
think-
thing I got that trademark on my email. So all I gotta do is get over there and put the
Yeah,
info
my
in right
ass. No,
there.
a verbal trademark is just as good as a written trademark. Okay, I've
Yeah,
looked
but
it
a
up.
written trademark, you can't use it, bro. You can't use it. If I got it in writing, you can't use it, my guy.
Well, I'm gonna tell you what. If anybody steals it, that's some bullshit. And if I ever see you, I'll
That's the
your ass.
bullshit.
But seriously, I'm gonna do it, and we're gonna talk about beer or liquor and animals, reptiles, snakes, lizards, whatever. That's it. Beer, liquor, and animals. So
Well, if
y'all
you got
stay.
it, Kent will usually already be some IPAs in.
On a
I
Sunday
thought
evening,
Kent
there's
would
never
like
Browns
it.
playing.
I thought
Ah.
Kent would like it because his whole branding is, craft brew.
Yes,
It's
sir.
also kind of my initials and a play on my name. So
I was gonna do smoking with serpents, but you know what I mean. We're not gonna go there.
That might not be too family friendly.
No, I can do sipping, but it's gonna be sipping. Because I'm in Alabama, and I'm a Georgia boy, so you got to keep it country. You know what I mean? But yeah, y'all look out for that. It's coming up.
What's up, Andrew? Thanks for stopping out.
oh man, so I done screwed up.
Uh-oh.
What'd you do?
Well, I screwed up in a good way, I guess. So I had that one crested gecko.
Right.
I got a female crested gecko for that initial crested gecko. So the crested gecko, the initial one, is on the glass today.
And it's a male.
So I have
You
two
say it's a
females.
Oh. Well, it's
Yeah.
not kind of a bad thing. Now you just need one banger male, right?
Oh, that I was really hoping that female or that the initial female was a male because it's a lot,
Can you keep
better
them
looking
in
Harlequin.
colonies, by the way? Oh, let me turn Andrew blue. Can you keep them in colonies? How does that work with the geckos? Isn't it like two females and one male? Can you do?
I've heard mixed things on them. They're
Okay.
two females, so they're not going to do anything. So with that being, if I'm going to pair them up, I'll probably get a second enclosure and separate the two of them because I do have another one that what I thought was the male was in. So, well, my buddy has them together.
Andrew's blue now. We smurfed him up. He's all
People
smurfed
are
out.
saying that the crested gecko market is falling, but my buddy just had a pink Dalmatian something or another. I don't know, and that son of a bitch sold for $1,500. He posted a picture of it on Instagram, and he didn't even have it for sale. And someone was like, "I'll give you 1,500." So I don't know. I don't know if that's just people pricing stuff too high and not being able to move it, or if that really. But he ain't having that problem.
It depends. I mean, they're definitely hot. I mean, they're husbandry and care. Thomas, you can't put more
Nice.
than
Thank
one
you,
down.
Andrew. Appreciate that.
You don't need heating, like room temperature, humidity, their parameters for temperature and humidity are easy to do in almost any, living room, house, whatever. They eat powdered diet. I mean, they're really easy to keep, so that I see why they're popular. But a lot of
because you don't even have to incubate the eggs, right? You could just leave them in room temperature, right?
Yeah. So, with a lot of lizards, there aren't morphs or genetically based. Well, there aren't like there are a few recessives. There's not as many genetically linked mutations as there are in ball pythons and other animals.
Right.
So you have this, okay, I hatched out this really nice looking crested gecko. We'll call it a harlequin. Oh, it's producing more and more. I'm further refining that line. So, and then you see, when you pair them together, you can put a harlequin and a Dalmatian. You're not going to get, the spread that you would with ball pythons. You're going to get some mix, and you know, you can get a Harlequin with some Dalmatian spots. You can get a normal looking one. You know, there's no, the genetics don't work the same or producing the morphs don't work the same as it does in, you know, ball pythons that we're all
Yeah,
used to.
they don't work the same, but aren't there still recessive genes?
Yeah, there are. There's an exanthic
Yeah.
one. There's a couple ones that are like defined genetics. But a lot of the stuff you see is just color and pattern stuff that's line bred. So that's why you see when people are posting, it goes from almost all lizards, chameleons. I see it, bearded dragons, crested geckos. You see here's the parent, kind of like with a dog. You know, you're sort of trying to establish this pedigree from where it came from. So this male came from AE. This one came from Kawajunga. Sort of, so you can trace that line, those patterns through the animal. But I still think it's cool. I like.
We tried crested geckos, and we had a couple infertile eggs, but I mean, we just sold them because I mean, we have so much stuff going on, but they are cool animals. They're super easy, like you said. I mean, you really don't have to do a whole lot. I mean, we had UVB and shit like that, and a bioactive enclosure. We had a male and a female in the same enclosure. They lived together, and I mean, it worked out good. They didn't really fight, but I wouldn't keep a lot. I mean, I don't recommend keeping any animal together, really and truly, unless you have, what is that? Is that a skink or some kind of like little emerald skink or some shit that can live together? I don't know, but I don't.
Yeah,
I don't
there's
like
some that live that can live in colonies or communal.
Yeah,
things,
but like I don't.
You're
I
not.
don't do it.
They're solitary until breeding.
Yeah, I don't like to house them
Well,
together.
I guess the person with the most knowledge would be the exotic world geckos there.
Yeah, definitely.
Right. Yeah, so you have multiple clutches per year, right? So I think it's 4. You get like 2 eggs per clutch for most geckos, and then they have multiple ones throughout the year. So you're making a lot more per pairing relative, like ball python. You're going to get 6 to 8 eggs depending on it, and that's it for the whole year.
I heard with crested geckos it can get overwhelming because they double and
What up, fries?
It's good.
triple.
It's good, Chris.
It's rare, I guess, but I've definitely heard that they double clutch, and
Thanks
like my
for
buddy
stopping out, buddy.
just told that
they
one,
have multiple.
he's got like 40 something babies, and I mean he has to breed dubias. He has to. I mean, it's a full-time job. Not saying that ball pythons isn't, because if you have any amount of animal, it's going to be a literal. I mean, I have 50 snakes right now in my collection, babies included, and it's an everyday fucking job. But with geckos, it's the roaches, just the Pangea, the lighting, the this, the that, and everything else. And then they give you double clutches every year. So, if you have to every breeding female you have to expect that. It might not happen, but you have to be ready for that shit, because when it comes in troves, and there's nothing.
Check it out. Check it out, Chris. Check it out, Chris.
And that's why I sort of prefer, if I'm going to breed lizards, it's going to be geckos, because they have smaller clutches. They may have more, but they're smaller. Whereas a bearded dragon or something like that's going to have more eggs, and it's still going to have that second clutch.
Yeah, no, that's true.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm bad.
I've never bred lizards. I don't intend on breeding lizards. I got enough on my plate. So. I like the gargoyle geckos. That's one of my things that I like. If I was to have a display gecko, like a display animal, like a pet, it would damn sure be a gargoyle. I don't know what it is.
And get the lychee, like the biggest gecko.
Well, I mean, yeah, if I had fucking $5,000 just laying around, yeah, sure, why not? And
I'll tell you what, for a small lizard,
well, we had the opportunity to get a lychee for like $250 a few years ago, and we didn't do it because we were like, we got all these snakes, we were breeding snakes, we got a fucking giant lizards already, and we were like, fuck that, we don't need it. And now looking back, I wish we would have bought that damn lychee, because now, I mean, shit, you could probably sell it for $3,000 or $4,000. You know, it's crazy how much them animals sell for, and they sell. They definitely sell.
I
It's
kind
pretty
of like
wild.
those leaf-tail geckos. They're pretty nice.
Yeah, they're pretty crazy.
Yeah, if they get on a piece of bark, they almost blend in. You can't even see them sitting there. Definitely like variety, man.
Yeah,
I like a little bit. I like a little bit of everything. If I had the money in the room, forget about it. I'd have a freaking zoo at my house.
I mean, I got a little bit.
We don't have I have a little room, but you see it's packed. Yeah, there's shit everywhere.
Yeah, and then you go to the next room and you're like, where can I make space in here?
Well, I mean, we have a Asian water monitor in the bedroom. We have another big lizard in the living room. We have a fucking leucistic albino Texas rat snake in the living room. I mean, there's animals everywhere.
Shit, Andrew, by him right there. Look, lychees are only a G.
Yeah, but goddamn, $1,000. Hey, I'm a poor old country boy. I ain't got $1,000 for no damn lizard.
Where you
That's
at,
why
Andrew?
I trade. I'll trade you a breeder for it.
Nick's big in the bartering game.
I love bartering, man. I think fuck money. I think we should just go back to bartering. You know what I mean?
You know how he got that Asian water monitor? He started out with a baseball card.
Dude, you know what I traded for that Asian water monitor? I traded a champagne pinstripe breeder, female. That's what I traded for.
Oh, look. Yo, so Andrew, do you know Sean Bradley over there in Louisiana?
No.
Well, I don't know if you do, Nick. I was asking Andrew.
No.
But do you know him, Nick? You don't know him either?
No.
Sean Bradley?
No. Hey, how are you? How are you doing?
No, that's Andrew. That's Andrew on there. That's not
Oh,
Sean.
okay. Hi, Andrew.
Andrew, don't worry. Nick's had a couple brouhahas tonight.
So I heard a good Amish joke this week. If you want to hear it.
God.
Oh
God.
It better not be anything like that Bud Light joke.
Nick, you didn't hear the Bud Light joke, did you?
I heard it. I don't care. I heard it though. I watch y'all shit, even though I'm not on. Even though I'm not on, I'll watch.
All right, but this one's is what goes clip clop, clip clop, clip clop, clip clop, bang bang.
I don't know.
An Amish drive by.
That's a good.
I thought it was pretty funny.
That's a good PG joke. I like that.
Okay, that was bad.
So was it click clack? The click clack must have been the horse running by.
Clip clop, clip clop. You know, that's what it sounds like. It sounds more like click clop. Like that's exactly what it sounds like when you're behind them. Clip clop, clip clop, clip clop.
Well, you follow them every day.
Damn near every day. I mean, I'm behind one of my buggers.
Come on. Oh man! All right, Andrew's got some people's down by him now.
And what I couldn't stand is they didn't clean up their crap.
It's all hours of the day out here too. I mean, you go out at midnight, you'll pass one on the road somewhere.
I gotta go over here to Andrew's page.
Is Tim Bailey's Reptiles?
I'm pretty sure it is.
That's the one that was that snake we got to send out. God damn it!
I'm not 100%, but I'm sure Andrew will answer that for us.
Andrew, let me know. Is that Bailey's Reptiles? I think they're in Louisiana. They won that giveaway we had. They just hatched out. If that is the same person, they hatched out some cool snakes this year.
Oh, Andrew, do you know? Man, I don't know if he's into breeding. His YouTube page looks a little different. Oh, Bailey's and Bailey's Reptiles.
Sweet. Thank you, Andrew, for clarifying that.
Barnum and Bailey?
Andrew, by chance, are you into firearms, my friend? Something tells me
if he lives in Louisiana, he's probably got a couple firearms.
I'm just saying. I'm just looking here. I'm just looking at his page. I see some recoil
You
springs.
know, Louisiana is the second most dangerous state to live in due to like the murder rate and all the natural disasters.
It's crazy.
I don't know why anyone would live in Louisiana because, you know, your house gets destroyed every year. Your homeowner's insurance cannot be cheap. You have to rebuild your home every fucking year. To me, it's just not worth it. I'd move a little bit north.
Yeah, we don't got to worry about up here.
You know what the number one, worst state
Nick?
to live in is? I was surprised. Mississippi.
Nick, who else is? Look at this. Hey, watch this.
I was going to say my state, California.
Boom! Look
No,
at this
they
guy
said
right here.
Mississippi was the worst to
This
live in.
guy.
The flower.
Yeah, it's about time you decided to show up.
He's late.
Hey, he is.
I was just asking about you too.
Nick,
What up,
how many
what up,
more
what up,
times
what up,
you
what
gonna
up?
try to sign on, Nick?
Come on.
What's up,
Come
Justin?
on. Y'all ready for some come on?
Is it showing up on my computer yet, Stan?
Yeah, man.
Add me on that. I'm getting off this cell phone. It's about to die.
Well, no.
Oh,
Your
now he gets
computer
the
is showing
fuck
blank.
off. Wait a minute.
Bye,
Now
Justin.
he-
Computer's show.
Oh, hell
Bye.
no.
Computer's showing
That
blank.
ain't how this rolls. The fuck
Nick,
you
your
been
computer
here?
ain't showing anything.
It's all right. We're good.
Where the fuck
What's up,
you
Justin?
been? I think I just saw a ghost. That's how I feel.
What is he doing? I guess that's better than the truffle shuffle.
Hey, come on now.
What you been up to, bro?
Just saw all my dentures.
What you been up to? Where's some amazing new creatures you got?
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, God damn it. All right, hold on a minute.
Where's some amazing new creatures?
I
Hang
like the
on.
shirt, Justin. I like the shirt, Justin. Digging it.
You
digging
start, baby.
If you guys
Somebody
ain't a
bring me in
member
a
of
death note chair.
USR, I don't know what the hell you're doing out here. You better become a member today.
Shout out to the beautiful lady over here.
So,
Provided
anyways,
for me.
on a good note, to all y'all peoples up in here in this chat, and the people out there in the live audience that ain't saying anything. Grave Rider Reptiles, Charlie is not only doing shed tests now, but you can also get swab DNA test done and scale clip done. The swab DNA test looks like it would be the quickest. You don't need to save the sheds and let it dry and all that hoopla. So, Justin, I'll show you what to do the next time. So when you're ready to get something tested, fast, quick. Easy, simple. You're rocking it out.
That's why you just grab the snake's head and like get a Q-tip
Well,
and
it's a
Well, then
little
you're making
more
like
than
my
that.
big-
So,
My
okay,
big
so what you're gonna have to
walking heads
do?
look like nothing right now, though.
Okay, hold on. Let me
All the work for all my sheds I saved, and I can't just like throw those away.
Right?
hey,
That took some
calm your
time.
hormones for a hot second, and I'll be right back, and
What?
I'll show you what I mean.
Blow me up.
Here,
Blow me
I'll
up,
blow
Stan.
up. I got you, buddy. I'll be right back.
What's up,
Hold on.
Vance? What up, Ken? What up, Ken?
Justin?
Yo,
How's it going?
Pretty good.
Nice.
Yeah.
Look at our new little ambassador, Ducky.
Ducky
Ducky.
from Land
Ducky
Before
Crack.
Time. That's
Yeah,
my
she's
shit,
pretty
too.
cool, man.
That's sick.
She's pretty chill too, man. To be this little.
Fuck yeah.
What are you gonna do when it's huge?
What am I gonna do?
Feed him more food.
Yeah, it's gonna be an ordeal, but I don't care. This is like a
hopefully
dream
you hadn't
animal.
calmed down by then.
Oh yeah, well I mean, if you think about it, for this animal to be this little, it's doing really good right now.
Hell yeah.
Like this is amazing. Like right here. Like
Oh yeah.
it's not, you know,
Fighting.
Why are you sticking
she's
your?
doing great. We took her to the vet. It felt so nice being able to take her to the vet. It was awesome.
Oh, you
Hell
gonna
yeah.
Go, Justin. You wanted to see it.
Hell yeah, that's fucking sick as fuck.
Is your
What-
old lady scared of monitors?
Yeah, she won't let me get one. I want
Why?
her to get me.
Why is she so worried about them? What's so scary about them?
Her biggest fear is lizards. And actually, I could say she's gotten slowly. She worked her way with the bearded dragons. Still won't hold them, but will hand feed them, but won't hold them. And clip their nails. She'll clip their nails and everything, but won't hold them. It trips me out.
But she's got spiders.
But she got spiders.
I can't.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I can't do spiders. Like
No,
I cannot
freak the
do a
fuck out.
spider.
I freak the fuck
Yeah,
out.
I can't.
I freak the fuck out. So she's like, "Oh, check out my little jumping spider." I'm like, "Look, listen, I get in a tree stand, and I get in a tree stand. They jump on me, and they're done."
Definitely.
All right. You guys
we're
ready?
They're everywhere in the woods here.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
What's that?
All right. Here's what you're gonna do. Let me blow this up real quick. Okay. So get yourself a business card. Write the info on it, what the animal is, what the genes are, what gene you want tested. You with me so far?
Yep.
With it.
Okay. You're going to get yourself one of these right here.
Q-tip.
You're going to
Okay.
take this Q-tip and you're going to slowly pull the cotton off.
Maybe she did so good.
You see? See her?
Yep. Stretch it out.
Okay. You with me? And you're going to kind of want to get enough cotton to where it's kind of loose, you know?
Right.
So you pull some off like such, right?
Yeah.
So you got some cotton. Now don't use this kind of toothpick, but you're going to get a wooden toothpick. You with me?
Yeah.
And you're going to wrap it around the toothpick. And make sure the point on the toothpick is covered with the cotton. Okay?
Okay. Okay.
So you keep twisting it until it's nice and tight on there.
But kind of
Hold
dull
on.
out.
So this way the tip of it is, you know, it's covered up. You know what I'm saying? So you have the toothpick on both ends covered up, right?
Right.
A wooden toothpick. And then you take the toothpick and you hold your snake and you slowly do the top gum and slide it in there. Flip the toothpick over to the other side. Do the other side of the mouth. When you're done with that, don't touch it. Don't touch the ends with the cotton that you got on there. You're going to put that on the card that you have and tape the middle of it.
That's smart.
Put it in a Ziploc bag. Send it off to Charlie.
That's pretty cool.
So this way you don't have to wait all that time for your shed to dry out and do all that hoopla whole lot
Right.
faster.
That's
I will say, watch out with that
Now you
Q-tip.
can do a
Make sure
scale.
don't
You can
grab
do a
it
scale
deep.
clipping. You could do a scale clipping, but you really have to. The scale clipping is a whole lot. Like you really got to be careful with the scale clipping because you can hurt the animal pretty easy.
Yeah, that's what
So I would say either the DNA swab or doing your regular shed test like normal,
I'm
or
not
the
doing
DNA
those.
I wouldn't
swab
even
is much
touch a
quicker.
scale.
No, I'm not
No.
doing no shit like that. Ain't happening.
No, but I'm just saying, like, you can. Those are 3 ways that Charlie's got now. So if you guys need shed test done, hit up Charlie Gray Rider Reptiles.
That's
the
pretty
man to
cool.
go to.
Hell yeah.
Good info.
Good info.
Hell
Yeah,
yeah.
and Justin, when me and you get up, I'll show you how to do it on the regular toothpicks.
Info.
You set up a bunch of them at once, have them ready to rock. Hey, stranger.
What you got there, Nick?
Thanks for stopping out.
Justin was asking about the stuff we got. This is that acid het clown.
Oh, let me blow you up.
I like that.
He's squirmy. Yeah, he's going to that confusion.
Got a busy
grow
belly.
up.
Normally they got a busy belly on them. Yeah.
Oh,
they got a
yeah.
busy belly. Yep. Normally
Oh,
got a
yeah.
busy belly. That's
Traded albino chocolate to and champagne pinstripe. I think had chocolate for this.
You said
I'm telling you, man, it was a horse trading show.
Yeah.
But we want to get into acid and confusion, so I mean, that's what we do. I don't know. I'm late to the game on a lot of stuff, but I don't care. I don't have any. This is like the only clown, and it's a hat that I have. Literally have no clown.
Run it.
You know what I
Well,
mean?
you're the biggest clown, Nick. You're good to go,
I
man.
know, right? Boinker,
You're
boinker,
good to go
boinker.
now, my man.
Yeah, I'm stoked about it, man.
That's nice. I like that belly. That belly is crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Where's that blitty?
I don't know. I like what it does, you know, and I like acid. But
Acid blade?
Yep, but it's fire. I like it. Yep, look at that belly.
You say
Come on.
confusion acid, Nick?
Yeah.
now this is a confusion het clown, but I'm gonna pair it to that female confusion inchy phantom when they get older.
He
I
said
got
he
about
got
3.
I'm saying they're the same damn thing.
You're saying they're the same thing?
Static
I
acid
feel like-
confusion, all the same.
There he goes again.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's the same damn
Damn
thing.
thing. It is.
See, that's the thing though. And see, I've talked about that, but I don't know. You can see it. I don't know. I feel like you can tell the difference. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Polymorphism is a bitch.
I'm gonna go. It is. It is. It really is. You're right. 100%. It is.
What's your thought process on it, Kent? You think confusion and acid the same damn thing?
Probably.
I mean, you might as well say static too, because static's in that too.
Static. What is it? I believe they came out and said static and acid was the same already. I think both
Yeah,
of them came out and said it was.
Yeah,
the same.
I think those are the same. Hurricane, Trick, Blitz, Banana Core, Low, Lesser Butter.
So Hurricane and Trick. This is where I'm confused. Is it the same or is it not?
Yeah.
Supposedly,
Depends on who you
Hurricane,
talk
Trick,
to,
and
you
Blitz
know?
are the same. So
So
from what I've been,
I have
so
a
what
Trick
I've
sitting in my
heard,
drawer and it's a fucking same thing as a Hurricane. So I might as well
so
just
from what I heard, Trick,
run it.
Hurricane
Honestly,
is
like-
just a Trick line that's been line bred.
Yep. It's a more
To get
clarified trick
Hurricane.
line.
So
Well,
think
it's just like anything else. It's all about like I've said this a million times. People say coral glow and banana are the same.
That's the same
I can
thing.
see I can see a goddamn difference. I don't care what anybody says. I can see a difference
That's
between
what he said.
banana and a quote unquote coral glow.
Less
It
spot.
depends what that
less
initial
spot?
breeder did with it,
Prettier.
and what they held back and how they worked that project. You might get some different things that showed up that one breeder liked in what Coral Glow versus what the breeder liked with banana. So say there's a clutch out there right now and out there in Africa, there's 6 hatchlings, right? They all look pretty nice. They're all wacky. We each buy one, right? So now we have 6 different things. It's like a new gene, and we all call it something different, even though they're all from the same clutch, from the same animal. And now we have, is it 6 different morphs, or is it one that just 6 different people had and worked with?
I mean, that from my understanding, what Coral Glow and Banana, like the same guys got, from almost the same. I wouldn't say the same person, but they're both on both sides of the United States.
Right.
And they both got the same bags at the same time, discovered it at the same time. And one guy's like, "Look, hey, mine's Coral Glow. Hey, mine's Banana."
Well, you can compare
it's the
it.
same fucking thing,
Well, it's just I think what it is a lot of time is the expression and the quality of the animal. If you've got a very good quality albino and you say this is an albino crazy ass gene, whatever, it's not really necessarily another gene. It's just a higher expression, and it's been bred, like not line bred. Wouldn't say, but it's been bred to get that high expression. Like you take a high expression albino, or let's say a high expression banana, like that's very vibrant and colorful, and you breed that to the most vibrant banana you can find, and you keep doing that, you get the most vibrant. Yeah, and you're going to have a new line of banana, but not really. And I
Right.
think a lot of people say, Kevin did this, and I mean, because Kevin McCurley's got all kind of fucking genes, like Lucifer, and all kind of stuff that he's made like Coral Glow, but in reality, it might be the same fucking thing, but I can tell the difference. But that's not to say that it's not just a higher expression banana or a lower expression banana. You know what I mean? And I think the gene testing is really good in that sense, if I have to be honest, because it's going to clarify shit like that.
Right.
Well, what if
But-
it was a male out in the wild and it bred with 3, 4, 5 different females, and that
Yeah,
male
passed
is the
on
one
that
that got
gene.
that gene, and so you're getting different, copies of that same gene.
Man, each snake is different.
Oh, yeah.
It's identical. So yeah, you're going to see some different expressions.
I've got normals that you would never think, like you'll look at them and be like, "There's no way that's a normal. That's a normal ball python." You know what I mean? It is a normal. It's just a beautiful ass high expression or low expression normal. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it's just like I think the guy that was on Ken's Let Me Know show, Leviathan. I don't think I can say that right.
Leviathan, yeah.
He was talking about that, you know what I mean? And he hit it head on. He hit the head on the nail on the head, when he was talking
Yeah,
about it.
Steven's a very interesting person. I enjoyed that show.
That dude's very smart.
Yeah,
he's very smart. Yeah, he's book smart. You know what I mean?
He's a fucking that's my boy. He's good people for sure.
His YouTube videos are awesome. That guy gets so much into detail and he
Yeah, he's
explains it
marketing.
even into layman's terms, for you. I mean, but
Right.
the way he talks, I mean, the guy's a genius.
Yeah, he is. He's great.
Yes, yeah.
So
hopefully we're gonna have him back on the show, right, Ken?
Yeah, like every time they release a documentary, we're going to have him on the show to kind of go over the documentary part of that. Like every
Sweet.
time, talk about it.
Sweet.
So they're not coming up. They're friends for sure.
So what's up with the Let Me Know show, Ken? Is it like open panel Let Me Know, or is it RWO?
No,
members only?
it's
How's that work?
I put Justin and Stan as co-hosts because I was tired of just going on by myself. It was getting boring doing the same old shit, so we just switched it up a little bit.
It gets a little
I
bit
like
funner
some of
now.
the
Now you got a little
questions.
bit more all different points of views too. You get 3 different points of views, and we could all ask our own little questions and keep it interesting. Keep it a little more interesting. I like it. It's
I like
that last show is
Justin's
fucking
question.
amazing. Like that last show is great.
Keep it interesting.
Even
Let us
though-
know.
Justin was
Let
close.
us know.
with
Yeah, you don't get stuck in the rut.
and KG was fucking awesome too. Tiz and KG was awesome as well. We've been having some banger shows lately, man. It's been great. I've been liking it. So come on. Come on.
So back to the whole lines of stuff, right? I have a beef, right? With some of that when it is stuff that you have that's already you purchased your stuff from stuff that's existing here, right? So let's say for instance, I buy a bunch of pastel, right? And over the next decade, I hold back the best stuff, and I have some really nice pastel in the next, foreseeable future. It's really nice. People want to come to me. That's not really necessarily my line of pastel. I've just selectively bred it over time to make a nice snake. So I don't feel comfortable putting my name on it. Now, if I buy one from Outback or whatever, and it's a pastel from, Africa, that is awesome looking, right? Initially, right? I didn't produce it. It came from the wild, and then I bred that and worked that project. I'm fine with calling that my line over stuff that I've just bought from everybody else. I bought the best pastels I could find and just selectively bred them over time to create the nicest I could.
Yeah, but doesn't that go back to it is at the end of the day just a pastel?
Yes. There's nothing different.
I think that's the confusion, is that people are getting snakes and it's a pastel, but it's a beautiful yellow pastel, and they say it's, a super what the fuck ever they call it, a goddamn tiger snake. I don't know. But they could call it whatever they want, but in reality, it is just a banana or it is just a pastel. And I think that's where the confusion really comes in.
Right. And if you already have your branding stuff, you're established, you're a reputable breeder, you don't need to put your line on it. Like, I don't think Tom Barnhart calls his line, calls his black pastels Barnhart black pastels, or just black pastels from Tom Barnhart. And we've called it that
Right.
type of thing, right?
Settle down.
I'm not one to label
Settle
my
down
own.
a little bit, crap.
Really, sorry.
That
No,
Bernhardt black pastel, no, I'm just kidding.
No, it's very nice. But at the end of the day, it's the same.
Tell you what, that line I got from Triforce is really good.
Pink. Best customer awareness.
Hey.
Come on.
Yeah,
thank you.
If you're gonna be pompous enough to call it your own line, I don't agree with that. But if the community wants to label it as that,
just
I mean, just like Ozzy Boyden is OD. I mean, we all know it's line bred. We all know it's to the max of the OD, where he took it and just kept building it up, breaking it bright as fuck, and now it's just his own OD line. You know.
If you read the article that they released on Morph Market about that, like when he first put out the normal line of high OD, he sold them as super ODs to people because he thought they were supers. But when the people grew them up and tried to breed them out, they wasn't acting like supers. So he bought them back. So he's saying he did get this high OD line, you know, somewhere in his stuff. He don't know exactly where it originated from, but he got it in his stuff and it acts like its own line. But the single form looks like a super OD.
right.
Well, it's just like us.
Line bred and brought to the brightest form. You just take the brightest child back and put it back. But the only thing is you can do it 3 generations. So by having 3 generations, he had that odd one to throw in the odd ball of another OD line to throw in there to keep it go down another 3 generations. And all he did is keep bringing the brightest and brightest and brightest and brightest and brightest.
That's what we do. We do that with our albinos. Anything that, like, for us, like you said, Kent, I'm trying to get the brightest albino. I'm trying to get the darkest GHI. You know, I'm trying to do these things and keep it consistent. But I would never call it the Nick GHI or the 666 Serpents GHI because it is, at the end of the day, ultimately a fucking GHI. It's just you have done things to tweak that to make it look better. But at the end of the day, it's still going to have the same genetics as a normal looking GHI.
This is my for instance. This is my for instance. I mean, you look at people and how they like. If you have sex with one person and you had sex with so many different people down the tree. I mean, think about it. Like just like with these genes, like these genes have been worked down the fucking tree so much, and by the time you get them in your hands, you're like, damn, that's a Mandarin line, or damn, that's an OD line. It's gonna be worked back up to that actual, real, true potential. It's gonna be worked back up because it's been used so much before it's gotten into your fucking hands. I mean, you gotta think. Do you think everything's gonna hold that great ass value the whole way? Some genes will. DG. I mean, there's hypo. Yeah, there's some genes that absolutely they have that certain genetic form to them. They're gonna hold that potential, but certain genes also need to be brought back to their true colors. You know. I could be wrong. I'm still new to this. This is only a year, but that's just how my outlook is to it. You know, don't kick me for it. Don't beat me up for it. But that's all I can say is how I feel about it.
Like, yeah, I'm fine. Like, say if you have, I don't want to say it's F1 if it's a pastel or whatever. You know, insert existing genetics, but you import it, right? You import the snake that looks like an existing gene, acts like it, does all the same stuff. Just maybe a better looking version. I'm fine with working that and owning it, right? Because chances now it may exist through at some point through the ball python genetic tree, there may be offspring that are related to the animal that are already here and reproduce. But if I bring in that breeder female from the wild and it gives me pastel looking babies, it looks like a pastel. The babies make super pastel looking animals, but they're elevated. I'm not going to call that a new gene per se, but it might be a
really high line of that gene,
right? It's going to be something that to my knowledge, that
and I hate to say, even coming from the wild,
out of this, it's awesome.
Even coming from the wild, how many times is that bred down before you got your hands onto it? So
what you got there?
It's a Firefly.
Let's see that head.
I seen you coming with it.
Yeah. Got some hypo.
You said
in
that's
there?
a fire. You said that's Firefly.
Yeah, pastel and fire
Yeah, yeah. That's all it is. Just a Firefly.
and Het Clown.
Het clown.
Okay.
Okay. I can see the het clown markings. Definitely.
Yeah.
Now.
Right.
I almost want to say there's hypo in there, but it's because it hasn't aged yet, you know?
Yeah, it still looks. It still got that.
That tint to it.
Yeah, that's the one thing I can't stand with certain things. It's like it looks amazing, and then like 5 sheds later, it's like, ah, man.
That ain't hypo, damn it. I thought I hit it.
Yeah, this one, I'm thinking about putting this one up in the auction.
Okay.
Hell yeah. Did you hatch that one out, Vince?
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
Awesome.
Heck yeah. What was the pairings? If you don't mind me
This
asking?
one was, it was a clown fire lesser, and the female was a pastel lesser het clown.
Heck yeah. Heck yeah.
How many bells you get in that clutch?
So it was weird. At first, I had so there were 8 babies. I had 2 clowns, so 2 firefly clowns, and then this one, and then there was I had 5 blue-eyed Lucies. But then as time went by, I see that the 2 blue-eyed Lucies of the 5 are getting pattern.
See, that's some good odds right there. I'd fucking take those odds. That's fucking awesome.
Why everything got stuck shut today?
Let me turn this down real quick.
There you go.
That's clean. Like, what the fuck?
Ooh,
Right?
I like that.
Like, what the fuck?
That's
So
definitely clown.
is that lesser or what then? Did it not get...
So this is clown pastel, and then there's lesser, and I'm thinking it's got to have fire in it.
I think it's lesser fire for sure.
Yeah, that's got to have fire. Damn, you hit the odds.
Of course,
on that,
because there's no head stamp on it, right? It's just clean head stamp.
just white.
Clean head.
It was just white, right.
That's for sure lesser fire.
Yeah,
You hatched that out this year?
Yeah, just like
You're a lucky little son of a bitch.
right. You fucking, that's a hit of a clutch right there, boy. You used to be jumping up and down over that shit.
I'm
He
super
is.
happy.
Can't you see his hands shaking? Come on now.
Yeah, they're gonna hire me at Lowe's as a fucking paint shaker.
Come on.
But yeah, this fucking pattern is crazy. I mean,
That's sick.
That's a pretty snake. You should be very proud of that snake, man.
Very
thank
proud.
you.
Is
Do I
that
have
gonna
to
be
go
a
get
home
my
back or
female
what?
clown that I hit this year?
Look, I'll show you this other one.
So what are you holding back out of the clutch, Vance?
Obviously, that one.
Yeah, this one.
This
And
Yeah, this one.
one and that one and the other one and all of the other brothers.
Y'all can have the blue-eyed Lucy's.
Yeah, but they're also clowns.
I wanted.
See, that's fucking
yeah.
sick.
That's
Hell
pastel
yeah.
lesser.
Yeah, this is pastel lesser clown.
Come on.
Come on.
Come on, work with me.
Come on, Ma.
That shit.
That's nice, bro.
Shit, that one looks just as good as the last one, in my opinion. I kind of like that one better.
Yeah, this one I really like.
It's got more brightness to it.
That's crazy. Damn.
It's like a heart. Hold on.
That's a female.
Oh, hell yeah. Got the heart on the head? Hell
I think it's a female. I'll have to sex it again.
I'm gonna go get the showstopper.
I'm looking for a female visual clown. Just
I don't know about
saying.
the showstopper
All right.
now, Ken. Hold on.
Come on, Vance. You gotta learn that one finger roll on that tail. Come on. You see
I-
where
Hey,
it's-
I don't
I'm good, but I'm not that good.
I don't stake that Morgan does that. I can't do it. I feel like I'm
Let's
gonna
see
hurt.
what, let's see what old Craft
That
got
little-
going on over
Oh,
here.
you know, I got my Enchi pastel yellow belly clown.
That's nice.
I didn't
Though. I
produce it.
like that.
That's clean.
Ron from AVM Reptiles produced it.
Who did?
AVM.
That's
Okay.
that bang.
And why do I feel like my there we go. I was wondering why I look dark, probably because the bright snake and the camera.
And
adjusted.
people say fuck pastel, man. I say if you ain't got pastel, then fuck you. That's what I say.
You know, now mind you, this is a big. You know, the snake has some size to it, and it's much more yellow on my end, and it's not as browned out. You know, pastel and clown, if you will. But it does have two other genes, you know, at play that sort of make it, you know, look awesome.
Pastel looks good, especially when you put it in like banana or something like that.
So
I
I honestly have no clue what I'm going to pair to her. I mean, I have stuff that's going to work. Obviously, it's do I go ahead and make multi-code on clowns right away, which I can do. You know, I can throw GHI in there, or do I just try to make triples?
The
That's the one
GHI
you're
is
sending to me.
I love the GHI.
I mean, I could possibly do like
This girl's staying right here.
DG and hide in there.
Is that one of the clowns you just hatched out?
Yeah, from the black pastel clutch.
Nice.
That's that Bernhardt black pastel.
I don't think it's Bernhardt, but it's from Triforce.
I like how it's got a
good
few
line.
spots here and there on the dorsal. I like that. It's got those few dots
Look at
going
that
up
shit.
and
That
down on the
shit's fire.
dorsal. I like that.
Just send it
Yeah,
my
get the-
way, Ken.
You get the stuff from Triforce, you might pop out something else.
Look at that. That is just.
Is it
God
is it
damn.
like that with Triforce?
Yeah, sometimes if you get so a lot of times stuff's in the
What's Nick
pairing,
got
but if
going
you
on
can't
over here?
positively identify it, you get a plus.
I don't know. This is a holdback. It's pinstripe, but it's. I don't know.
Oh, it's definitely Penn.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's
What's
definitely.
one of the
striping
easiest
around
ones
it?
that I
What's
need.
the white? But what's the
It
white
might be.
striping around the
It
pin?
might be cinnamon pin. I don't really know, but I'm
See all
holding
that
it
white
back.
striping around that pin? Hold
Yeah, I
on.
don't know, and it's really weird and busy. So, like, if you look at this side, look at that white. There's genes that we think might be in it.
Seems like lightning
That's why we're
bolts, man. They look like lightning
Is that-
bolts on the side.
Is that like white lace pin?
No, it ain't. We don't have nothing like that. I'm pretty fucking positive we don't. But,
I mean, maybe there's some hets in there that you don't know about.
yeah, there's definitely something. They got a big old belly on it though. But yeah, all of our pinstripes hatched out like no pin I've ever seen. So this was from a champagne. Pinstripe was the mom, and we're unsure of the dad. But if I had to guess, I would say a cinnamon pin. Because if you look, here's the sibling to it right here.
Why are you going after my face?
And if you look at this one, this was the same clutch. This was a clutch mate. It just, I mean, look how busy it is. Look at all
That
that.
one might be cinnamon.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Almost looks like the poor man monsoon.
Right. Was that a jigsaw they call it? Cinnamon pin?
I've heard, yeah. I don't know though, dude. Like, that's why these are not going nowhere, really. I mean, if someone wants to buy them, I'll sell them. I don't really care who made them, but I don't know. There's definitely something in it.
It's nice to figure
Yeah,
out.
it looks like it just ate by the looks of that
Oh,
belly.
yeah. It did. It did. That's why I was saying I got $300 worth of rats from Rodent Pro today. Everybody ate.
That's always good.
And people say you shouldn't hold your snakes after they eat up to so many hours. My thing is if you're not fucking, going crazy with them, stretching them out, putting them around your neck, really making it uncomfortable for them, I don't think it's that big of a deal. I mean,
I
you
don't
see,
know.
I'm not.
I'm looking at an inchy pin.
Yeah. So this one I got from Antoine at High Desert Pythons. It's a pinstripe double het clown genetic stripe possible het enhancer. So it's a boy.
Okay.
So I got a
Get
couple.
some,
I have a het G stripe, possible het DG, possible het cryptic girl that I'm going to pair him to in a couple of years. So hopefully I hit the lottery, but that's pretty much where he's going. Is I've invested in DG to get that sort of elsewhere, so I don't need to gamble to try to hit it. So if by whatever miracle they both prove, I'm going to do a backflip. But this one's also got like the little white stuff going on around on the sides.
Yeah, it definitely does. It's almost identical to the white on mine.
So I mean, it could be maybe it's a head influence. I don't know, or it's just polymorphism that's there in pinstripe, and I just haven't noticed it because I haven't been looking for it.
Man, pinstripes are so underrated. You know what? They are some beautiful ass animals.
Yeah, I love pinstripe. They're awesome.
Yeah, but I mean, it's just one of those. It's dominant, genetically speaking, and
hardcore dominant. Hardcore dominant.
I like dominant genes.
So I mean, you're going to get a lot of it, and it can really mess up, other things that are going on.
Listen, your pieds that come out like all white pieds, like cinnamon pieds and shit like that, or Mojave pieds, throw pinstripe in there and watch all the saddles come back.
Yeah. So I mean, it works where it works, but it can really unbusy an animal that you want to be busy.
Like this is what I was talking about. How we're trying to get the brightest of the bright. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to get the brightest, like albinos and the darkest GHIs and the shit like that. So
wouldn't the brightest albinos be a Bella albino?
Well, I guess, but
That's me being a dickhead.
Yeah, I know. we recognize each other, Kent. But you see all the oranges, and I mean, these are just. I mean, there's nothing
Pull
like
it back
it. Just
from the camera a little bit. There you go. There you go. That's better.
They're just so clean when they're babies. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I love albinos. I think this might be a Toffino. Or a toffee. I think it might be Toffino. I don't know. It might have GHI in it. It might not. It might have chocolate in it. It might not. But we're holding it back to see.
$20. What's he talking about? What, Andrew over here. Everybody
Hypo's
jump
back
on the
'cause it's
hypo
cheap.
train. $20. It ain't $20
$20.
cheap, is it?
I don't know. She might knock on hypo or something. I don't know.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
But yeah,
albino.
I don't think Jessica's knocking on that. Would she really be? You think so?
I mean, there's some stuff that's been around forever that has fallen out of favor that still works, So if you want to get into, you can probably get like a hypo G stripe relatively inexpensive. There's some other things. Yeah, I have hypo. I've had a few.
But like, I got this banana right here that I'm going for like the most craziest banana. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's got no spots yet. I mean, this is
Bill. Puzzle, baby, puzzle.
Yeah, puzzle's nice.
Puzzle.
Okay.
Yeah, I love banana snakes. We like fucking low end snakes. I don't care. But
I think at the end of the day, DG is just the same as we always thought it was. To that, but hypo's cheaper.
This is the snake I thought for the longest time. The snake had
Enhancer's
mandarin.
better. Enhancer's
I
better.
thought for the longest time I had NR Mandarin. I fucking talked to breeder.
He's talking Mackenzie or Zebra. What you talking there, Bill?
Mackenzie is zebra.
Yeah.
Has that been proven?
Is it on the same allele?
That's what I'm wondering. Has it really been proven though? Did anyone do that homework and like put a zebra and Mackenzie together and see what happens?
If
Is
it
this
has been
snake
proven,
purple?
they're not gonna like release it like that because it's gonna really upset a lot of motherfuckers. Like, think about that.
Aw.
You know what I'm saying?
That's what you get for buying the big breeders version of it.
You know what
It
I'm
hurt.
saying? It's part of the stock market, ain't it?
Hey, you can buy a handmade Gibson that sounds like Dookie, or a
Yeah.
factory made Epiphone that's gonna sound amazing. Same
That
look.
is a crazy banana. There's
I'm
got to
good
be
at
something
buying
else
them.
in there.
Listen, I'm good
Yeah,
at buying them turds.
And this is
I
the
love
one
them
that we
turds.
thought had Mandarin in it, man. But it don't, I don't think. But all them fucking Mandarin breeders was like, it's got Mandarin in it. But I just don't know. But it is a fucking awesome looking
Come on,
banana.
Andrew.
Like,
You know Sean
it's fucking
Bradley.
purple.
Sean Bradley
Man,
with the puzzle down there by you, bro.
it's not really getting any spots. But look at the highlighting. You know, I mean, it's just
You're not
crazy.
getting really many spots.
You're a
Is
spot.
it a male or a female?
This is a male. It's the banana that the dad is a male maker, so we had a lot of bananas. He was actually the father to our first clutch in 2001. So yeah,
Andrew's trying to sell some puzzle. What's up?
I like
yeah.
Throw it out there in the chat.
I got too many recessives for my size right now.
Ugh.
I mean,
I'm not getting my
DG
eyes
Pied,
on
Ultra
other
Mel, Clown,
things right
Hypo,
now.
that's a lot.
I gotta pay some
Mine
off
D-Stripe.
and fucking get my hands on some other shit.
I know y'all be talking about breeder ready size snake.
Justin.
I want to show y'all a breeder ready
Yeah.
size snake.
I gotta
And
get my.
Justin, I was making fun of Adam for having all the recessives, and I just counted. I have like 6 projects.
What
I'm
you
working
got,
on.
Van?
This is a big ass female. This is what I consider breeder ready size.
That's what she said.
I mean, she's as big around as my forearm. You know what I mean?
Also, what she said.
Y'all are sick. Y'all are sick. Come in.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
What
I'm
I
just
missed? I
saying.
yawned.
There's a big difference between 1,000 grams and 3. You know what I mean? And I think
Yeah, but at that
Yeah,
1,000
thanks.
grams, they could have 12 eggs, and that 3,000 one could have 3.
You
well,
heard?
she gives me about 10 every year. She's a fucking like consistent 10 egger. But I'm just saying, I see too many people breeding snakes that are too small or too young, and it really irks me. And I don't want to I just don't want people to think that, you know, hey, it's 1,200 grams, but it's fucking not even a year old yet. That might be a problem. You know what I mean? Do y'all not
Yeah,
agree?
it can't even.
Yeah, he's
do
into
that.
crypto hard now, Andrew. He might have a pair of puzzles left. That's it.
Age, behavior, size.
Oh, I got you.
I'm on the big screen. My mom would be
Go,
so
Yank.
proud of me right now.
You better settle down.
Stan.
Ken, you're awfully quiet over there tonight. What's going on with you?
No,
Oh,
my
I
head.
like
I have
Into
a
his
little bit of a headache.
laptop, bro.
Using that
I like-
laptop yet? You didn't figure it out?
Man,
That's
I can't
fine.
figure shit out to do with this thing.
Really?
Well, like I
Almost
try to
5
get pictures
pounds. Holy
on
shit.
my
Damn, that's
Clown.
good.
and
Class
it's
two.
telling me I gotta download the new version of Instagram. I
Class
downloaded it.
clown.
It didn't change the damn thing. I'm about ready to take the fucker back. It's pissing me off.
Don't forget. Where's that?
Man,
hold on,
Vance,
Vance.
what do
Hold
you
on,
got?
hold on,
You may
Vance.
have to yell.
That clown what? Clown fire?
Clown fire, and I believe the pastel, possibly.
Okay. I could possibly see the pastel. Just cause
I can almost see the clown. I can almost see the clown.
I definitely see clown
I can
fire. in there.
definitely-
1000% there's clown fire in there. There's clown fire in there 1000%. Yeah, I can see the pastel.
I'd say
It just
fire
doesn't have, like,
pastel.
Yeah, just because how wonky the pattern is up on the neck. See where your thumb is? You should see more tear dropping in your knot. So the pastel's fucking up that, you know?
Right.
Yeah, that's fire. That's fire for sure.
Fire, fire.
Fire, the morph, not fire as in that's nice snake.
No, that's fire as is a nice snake.
I'm waiting on my Pastave fire to get big enough so I can breed her to this fucking lesser GHI pastel. I like fire. That's the only fire I got. I only got that one, but I really do.
I like vanilla because the super isn't a white snake.
Hell yeah. Well, Ken, I'm off tomorrow. Give me a shot tomorrow. We'll fucking work with that laptop.
All right.
Give me a call
What kind
tomorrow.
of laptop is it, Ken?
I watched Andrew uploading the video to the StreamYard, so.
The Hewlett Packard Chromebook. I mean, it's. I don't know.
I got a Chromebook. I love my Chromebook.
Like, somebody sent me pictures on Instagram, and I got everything linked up, and it told me I needed to get the newest version of Instagram at the App Store. So I downloaded it, and it just didn't even change anything. I'm like, what the fuck's going on? I don't know. Like, I just computers give me a headache.
Hold on.
Try to
Solve your
update the
problem.
laptop itself. Try to update the laptop itself.
Go to www.instagram.com.
I did.
Okay, my brother.
And it made you get an app.
It said I needed to download the latest version of it.
For a website, Ken.
Yep.
Well, I have an app on my computer.
It's not doing anything that I needed to do. I just think it's a piece of shit, and I'm taking it back.
If you feel that
I'm
way,
frustrated.
take it back. I done told your ass. I got
Okay,
you.
so I'm not gonna lie. The first
alternatively-
one I got was an HP Chromebook. I got it.
Yeah, right.
It wouldn't work what I needed it to do. It was telling me download this, download that. I put it right back in the box. I took that motherfucker back. I spent another $100, got the much better laptop, and called it a day.
I think that's what I'm going to do.
I'm
This
done
thing's
with it.
going back because I'm done with it.
I got a 4-year-old Chromebook and I like it. If I got
You're
good
not late.
internet,
Yeah, you're
it
always there,
works
brother.
good. I'm cheap, so my Chromebook better be good. I went to Best Buy the other day and I was like, what the fuck? $500 for a what? I was like, what does it do? The guy said, oh, you can make calls on it and you can read text messages on it and it'll tell you your heartbeat. I said, man, I can do all that on my cell phone and with my finger. And he was like, yeah, I guess. I was like, God damn, the cell phone's $1,000. So I guess I need the watch too, right? Oh yeah, man, that's what everybody's getting. I'm like, yeah, you work on commission too, don't you? Yeah. I'm like, fuck that watch. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Best Buy, man. I feel like a old mountain man. I haven't been in Best Buy in years. There's only one Best Buy, like probably within a 50-mile radius to where I live. And if not more. And I went in there and I was mind blown. I was like, holy shit, things have changed. You know what I mean? Like every laptop is touch screen. Every one of them. I was fucking mind blown.
Smoking cigarettes again. I'm trying to quit these fucking things and going back to cigarettes because these things are fucking killing me.
I started doing the smokeless, the nicotine pouches, the on pouches.
I tried those. Those ain't
like
fucking helping for shit. They ain't helping for shit. I got fucking tubs full of them motherfuckers. Like, nope, it ain't. And I tell you what, and like, bro, like, I've been hitting this
He's getting
E6.
bubble lung from doing those dabs. That's what the problem is. He's getting bubble lung from
No,
the
it's
dabs.
this damn thing. I ain't never after I hit this thing, I go to wheezing when I'm trying to talk and shit. I got some Marlboro menthols. I at least got some menthol to it, you know.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, that gave me flashbacks then.
I've been on these things for fucking 25 years.
See?
And
That's almost what I did buy. That's almost what I did buy. Thank God I didn't, because
I want to quit so bad. And it's funny. I hate these motherfuckers. I hate them.
Listen, you don't want this shit. I promise you. Like, bro, like I've never wheezed in my life, and now I'm wheezing after I smoked these things for like a year now. Like
Right.
fuck these things. Like, bro,
I
like,
tried to go to those and they just didn't work because they felt like my lungs were heavier.
it's
Like
fucking.
I couldn't breathe.
And every time I smoke them, every time I hit the e-cig, I feel like I got like some mucus in my throat. Like, bro, they gotta go away. I'm over it. I ain't had no problems. My grandma was like been smoking cigarettes since she was 13 and what fucking 70, 80 years old now and ain't no problems. Good. Come on. I could be wrong. Don't listen to me, guys. It's bad influence. Don't listen to me. It's just my personal thoughts. I'm
Both
going
got
through
the
it
right
now
answer.
with
Just quit the
nicotine.
shit and save the money for snakes. I wish.
I would say the vaping is more convenient.
Listen, it's fucking hard. Look, my buddy's like, try sunflower seeds. Like, fuck that shit. I got in the truck. I'm like, sunflower seeds ain't fucking helping for shit.
Sunflower seeds
Ain't
work
fucking
if you're chewing tobacco. I mean, that's what I did.
But it's like, chew some gum. Fucking chewing gum. My jaw hurts. I got a headache from fucking chewing fucking 6 minutes, 5 minutes, you know? Like, no. It's a win for lose. Kids, don't start smoking cigarettes. It's the worst thing you can do.
Oh, we lost Nick.
I guess.
Yo, what's up?
His internet
What it
folded
do?
again.
Oh, God, it's Jesus.
Oh, what up, Justin?
He
Yeah,
can't keep
so
the
you know
wallet
what happened.
closed.
So after that, Jesus has been in the backstage for a little bit. So you know what that means. Now I gotta upgrade this shit. Can't be having my people.
No, there's no more
backstage
purchases going
hanging
on,
out
Justin.
like all water. So
Oh yeah,
Well,
'cause we
shit,
only
you
have
got
6.
more snakes delivered this week. How many you
yeah, I
get?
can't have that.
Just 3.
Only
How
Just
many
three.
next week?
Just 3.
Just 3.
Just 3 next week.
Oh, this week. That's it. No more.
You going heavy hitter after that? What you doing? Upgrading? What you doing? I need to hear the plans, Jesus.
He's getting
No,
2 more racks.
Yeah, I'm trying to get hatchling racks from Maryland that a friend of mine has. He has a bunch of hatchling racks over there. I'm trying to get them over here, but I'm trying to figure out.
Where's over here? Oh, you're in Wisconsin too, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
The hell?
Yeah, you better prepare for that season. You seem like you got a bunch of females. You better upload.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the hatchling racks over here.
So
But I think what I'm gonna do is probably pick them up at Tinley. If somebody can drive down to Tinley and then pick them up for me.
And that big ass salsa incubator, better get that bitch running. You better get it all going, homie.
Yeah, I know.
You're gonna be sitting there with your hands full if you don't.
I know. I have the heat tip coming. I just gotta take.
Better not be pulling out no styrofoam coolers, making no incubators, Jesus.
No, I have I don't know. Did you see it on the group
He's
chat?
got bad. It says salsa.
No.
I fucking gets doing salsa.
No,
outside
it's roughly the inside dimensions roughly 27 by 27 by 52 in height. So I can get.
So how many actually like containers are fitting on each shelf? Like 4 or 3?
I'm probably gonna do probably 3. Like
okay.
If I had way too many eggs, I'd probably do try to do 3 this way and then 1. But I'm not gonna have that many, so I'm probably gonna do just try to put 3 to 4, and then 3 to 4 the next level, and 3 to 4 the next level. But I'm not planning on having that many eggs, but just probably looking at 10 to 12 clutches. That's all I'm looking at this year. But I know I'm not gonna hit all of it, so
just remember that little space for that airflow for them fans.
Yeah.
To keep you in.
Yeah, if that, I'm just probably gonna do 3 across, and then just keep going different levels.
Right.
But like I said, I'm not aiming for 50 clutches. I'm only aiming for 10. If 10 drop, well, 10 drop. But if 10 don't drop, that's fine by me.
You're only aiming for 10 this season. What's the next season gonna look like? What you mean? You better prepare yourself, homie.
Well,
Look at him. He's coughing as he said it because he knows I'm like, look.
no,
It's telling
next
you
year,
right there. You better get ready.
next year is not gonna be not that
Wish,
crazy because
Andrew. I wish.
I'm gonna be
right.
focusing. It's only gonna be 2 clutches that I'm gonna be focusing on next year. Because unless some of these girls reabsorb, I'll try them. I'll try them again next year. But I'm looking at hitting that ultramel het pied dude that I got to that double head ultramel pied girl that I just picked up.
Yeah,
So you don't mind me asking, how many are you fully together, and how many are you male wise, and how many are you female wise?
Oh shit! Hold on.
Has to do math now.
No, I just gotta count.
That's too many.
He's got it. He's been getting them. I know he's got it. He's a very organized guy. I know he's got it somewhere.
You got Nick backstage. He got all kinds of devices going. He got his phone going. He got his laptop going back
If he's
there.
backstage, pull him up. Why don't you pull him up?
We can't get up. There's only 6.
Oh, we can only get up to 6. I got you.
Well, I'm going to jump off him. My head's starting to hurt again. So Nick could come up.
Hit me up tomorrow, Ken. We'll work on that laptop. Hit me up tomorrow.
I'll hit you up.
All right. Have
me up, brother.
Later.
I mean, I got like 40 snakes, and
giving me the upside down middle finger backstage. This guy.
I have 35 females to 25 males.
Definitely got your backup males.
Yeah.
Yeah. You got way more males than you need females.
I know.
You want my opinion?
But a lot of the males that I have are tiny. Like I don't have that many breeder size males.
If I get kicked off again, I'm having technical difficulties over here. But if I get kicked off again, text me. If I get kicked off again, I'm done. You know what I mean? I'm not going to try again.
Stop walking over to McDonald's, bro. You won't be getting kicked off.
I'm telling you, man.
See, like Justin, like in the hatchling rack that I have next to me, I have 8 males in there, and I only have 3 females. But they're all hatchlings.
You need to start buying female heavy, bro. Like anything you buy from now on out, like
I
needs
just
to be.
bought.
Listen,
I just got like 5
take
more.
15 of those males and jettison them.
Look, you got too many males. You got too many males.
I'm letting go of 1 male and 1 female for the auction.
Then you let go like 3 males. Just let go 3 males.
So he's gonna let those go so you can pick up the 1.1 het blue ghost.
No, I already got the blue ghost. I got both
are
are visuals.
Are you getting ultrasound? I mean, the money you're spending, you got to get a fucking ultrasound. You getting ultrasound?
Yeah, I'm gonna get an ultrasound.
Okay, so why are you worried about all these males? At that point, like you could fucking work these males.
I know I'm not. I just some of my males are up to size yet. Like these aren't up to size. I got some that are.
I'm male heavy. I'm male heavy over here at this house. I don't got no ultrasound.
We know why you like the male heavy.
Yeah, but I don't got no ultrasound. I palpate. But I always end up with more males than females. That's how it always happens. But it works out in my benefit. I could probably got 2 males to 1 female over here. But it's more males, But when I started off, I was buying. I would buy males because I can buy a male for cheaper, and it be the same thing that I need. But I don't care, I was making hets, to breed back, whatever. But I was male heavy. I'm male heavy. We got males. I love
I had like
males and
4 to
females.
20, and I was like, I gotta get some backup males, some other males.
Justin, you're dirty. You're so dirty. I was gonna put on some pink big dagger fingernails that my old lady's got tonight and wear those.
We're breast cancering it up around this motherfucker. You ain't got pink on. What you doing? Y'all losing tonight.
I got a little bit of pink. I got a little bit of pink.
Stan knows. What's up, Stan? Pink.
Should be a package at your house tomorrow, by the way.
Hell yeah. How's actually speaking of that, how's Tiff doing? She doing better?
She's back to sleep now.
Hell yeah.
She ate some Alfredo for dinner tonight and some
Always good to
garlic
eat.
bread. So
Look at that. Look at that roll, homie. Come on.
so she took her medicine. She's back to sleep now.
That's
She got a nice
I had
blanket today that someone quilted that they gave her when we were down at the center this morning. She's got a couple hats that they gave her. So
Hell
I
yeah.
ended up making garlic fire roasted pasta today
nice. Hell yeah.
with some mushroom in there.
Hey, you gotta have the mushrooms in there, man. Build up that immune system.
Yeah,
Yep.
my partner in crime.
Dude, I know y'all are
Take me
talking
down
about
south.
something completely different, but right now outside I hear music and it sounds like a Mexican restaurant. I live
Really?
in like Little Mexico and it literally sounds like I'm in a Mexican restaurant drinking a margarita. It's like dun, 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 dun. Literally all the time,
The
all around
same beat, right? The same beat all the time.
all the time with different words, I guess, but it's the same. It's like and it's
I bet
constant.
you get some good ass Modelo over there. Come on.
Oh, dude, look, you can walk down the street right now and they're cooking something. They're outside grilling, drinking some beer.
Tell
They'll
them,
give
Jesus,
you.
that's
They're
that
cool.
best
KK.
food right there, homie. I'll eat the fuck out of it. I did a Cuban, so you ain't telling me nothing I don't know. I'll eat the
I,
fuck out of
I
it.
like it. I like
I
it.
blend right in. Come on. Hey,
I
si,
don't. I don't.
senor.
I like everything except the loud music. The loud ass music is it's so loud. Like they party so hard around here.
Dude,
I'm like,
you should.
holy.
You think we party at parties? Wait till somebody passes away. We get so
Oh, dude, look.
It's like a 3-day party when
The
somebody
woman up
passes
the street,
away.
the lady up the street, her daughter passed away, man, and it's really sad. But they threw down. They do, and it was like right around Halloween, so they did like the whatever it is where you like worship the dead ancestors. How you say it? I'm
Day of
not
the
gonna.
Dead. Day of the
Yeah,
Dead. Dia de los Muertos.
yeah. So they're up there like with candles, and they made this big ass fucking it was like a shrine. It was fucking awesome. And they were out there partying, dude. I'm talking about smoking, drinking, fucking cooking. It was
Oh yeah.
awesome.
Yeah,
There was this one
parties
time
attended last week.
when I was down in Mexico. I was visiting my family, and there was this elderly guy who passed away. He didn't have any family left over in town, and we literally partied for 2 days for this man. I was 15, 16, but I was so messed up on coffee. And we have this tequila that's called Monarch down in our town because my uncle makes it. He has a big agave plantation. And I was just double fisting cups of coffee and Monarch and one. I was just do, and I was just going back and forth to houses. By the time I got back home, I was stumbling so bad. My mom looks at me. She's like, "What happened to you?" I was like, "I'm trying to sleep, but this coffee's keeping me awake. This liquor's wanting me to crash." I was like, "I can't sleep." And my grandma was still awake, and she's like, "Here, mijo, here, have a burrito or una torta." I was like, "Oh, this is gonna put me to sleep." Yeah, ate that thing. I was just like passed out in the hammock, and I didn't wake up till like 9 o'clock in the morning. I was out cold. That was the first time I ever drank.
Hell yeah.
That's
But
like
that's
Still
that's why we
outside
like
in the hammock the next morning. That's what's up.
that's why we like the
I mean, that's
spring.
what I mean. We
When
do
we go
have
like
like our house is nice in Mexico, but like when it's like nighttime and it's like 70, 65, 70, and you get that breeze in the hammock, you just being rocked to sleep. You might
hell yeah.
puke, but
What's up, Carlos? What's up for supper, my guy? Thanks for stopping out, Bo.
I had to say that's why we like the springs here. Like you go like on a 4-day weekend to Jenny Springs, you know for sure. Like you wake up drunk as fuck the next day, you just hop in the spring. That shit'll wake you up. It's cold as fuck. You're
Mhm.
alive again, right? Let's do it. Pound some more beers.
Yep. We used to have this thing for hangovers. Like my tios we would go milk the cows in the morning. We would get fresh milk. We would have Ovaltine powder. chocolate Ovaltine powder. Mix that and put in a shot of liquor in that, and just shake it and just down it.
You said your Theos.
Hair
You mean
of
your
the
aunt?
dog. Hair of the dog.
You said your Theos. You mean your aunts?
No, my uncles, Dios.
Your uncle? Oh, okay. Because like that's what they call like Alex is like Aunt Thea or whatever. It's
Oh,
Thea,
it's
not
Tia
Theo.
for females, Theos for
Right,
men.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah.
We're,
Listen,
we're
I pick on to
German.
it
We
here and there.
got,
I deal with it both
we
sides.
got
So
Oma. We got Oma and Opa and Omi and shit like that. It's really weird.
My kids call my mom Mima.
Mima. I was gonna say
Mimo.
mom.
Hell yeah. That's
They're like,
pretty
Mima.
southern.
I know. Everybody at work tells me I got a southern accent, but I'm like, I don't know where I get it from. Like I didn't.
Where you at? Where you at?
they call
Wisconsin.
they call
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
Damn.
but no, they call like
Yeah,
the
I
grandma.
would've-
Like
I
Alex
would've
just told
thought
me.
so.
You said we call like the grandmas more like yayas.
Nana.
That's cool. Nana.
Mama.
Right.
We got Mama. I got a Mama. You know what I'm saying? Roll Tide.
You got a Mimo
Roll
and a
Tide.
Peepaw. You got a Mimo. You got a Mimo over there too.
I ain't got a Mimo. I got a Nana and a Mama and a Oma and a Omi.
Listen,
No
What about a Peepaw?
no grandpa.
You got a
my
Peepaw
grandma
over there?
will say it's Pat, and if you call me by grandma, I won't buy you shit, and don't ask for a damn thing because I ain't giving you nothing.
That was my grandma doing every time. Call her by her name or she won't answer.
Yep, she won't answer. She won't listen. I learned that at like a young age. She took me like school shopping at like
Later, Ken.
12 years old. I was like, "Thanks, grandma." She turned around and returned every motherfucking thing.
sleep.
She's like, "Listen, you'll never call me grandma again." I was like, "What?"
Yeah, my smart ass would have been okay, grandmother.
All right, Gramp. You old bastard.
That's 2
Yeah.
years now.
He's out.
Yep, that calls for no Christmas gifts for you.
Yep.
Oh, she
That's
wasn't
funny.
playing that year. I
My
was like,
abuelita from Mexico would never like being called grandma, but you could say it in Spanish, she'd be okay with it. But she would never like to hear grandma. It was like abuelita, and that was it. I'm like, okay.
I feel that way too. Like if you call somebody a puto or a puta, like that's okay, you know. But that's just not cool.
I don't think that's okay. I don't think that's okay.
That's how I feel. I mean,
I
See,
know, hey, I know if you call a Mexican person Puerto Rican, they will get very pissed off. They will get very mad. They will. They don't like that shit. Let me tell you, I've worked a lot of construction in my life. It's all been construction. And I remember on a job site, this dude was calling, it was like a Puerto Rican dude calling this guy that was Mexican Puerto Rican or some shit. And he was like doing it to be mean. And I didn't understand. And the next thing I know, this motherfucker comes around with a fucking screwdriver and it's like stabbing at this dude. I mean, it was serious. They do not like that shit. And I learned
typical
very
response,
fast.
straight to shame.
Do not say shit like that to them. Don't even assume that whatever they are, because they will fucking stab you with a screwdriver.
there's too many weapons on the construction site.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
everything is a weapon.
nail guns, like what you want?
That nail gun all of a sudden turned into an
Hammers,
automatic.
box cutters, screwdrivers.
Here, this is it. This is all we need right here.
Ladders.
Oh, yeah.
You on the ladder? You said what, motherfucker? Wham.
Jump off the ladder with an elbow.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I did pressure washing with my dad as like a young age, and like my best friend worked with me for years. I mean, years. And we used to get on jobs where we would be talking shit back and forth. And there was one day he was up on the roof, like it was like a low end roof, you know. And there's like some bushes on the side. I turned back and like the machine's running. I couldn't hear what he's saying, but I could see his mouth just talking shit. I grabbed that pressure hose. I fucking yanked the fuck out of that motherfucker. And here he comes tumbling down the roof into the bushes. I was like, oh my God. He come out the bushes, you motherfucker. But yeah, like, again, don't do shit like this, kids.
Oh, I
It's like
was
construction shit. You know, we're best friends. We literally like this for years. So like we had our times where we just beef it out here and there. You know, you gotta got there, throw them dukes once in a while, and then we show their love and have some beers and come on.
Yeah.
Well,
I
shit,
swear.
guys. My little kitty in here won't leave me alone, and she needs to go to bed. So I'm signing off.
Yeah, later.
Later.
See you later,
Copy
Nick.
It was
that, Nick.
awesome. It was awesome to see all y'all again. Hopefully, y'all will have me back next time.
Come on.
Heck yeah.
Have a good one, man.
Later.
Later, y'all.
Oh
So-
no, like I was gonna say earlier, if any of you guys are gonna go to Tinley, I know I'm calling Justin Weddle when I see him. I'll be like, Weddle, screaming.
I'm not going.
Wet
If I go to
open
Tinley,
mouth.
it'd definitely be next year. It's gonna be the next year, Tinley. I
Are you
don't
doing
know.
the March one or the fall one?
I have to check out the schedule. Stan, what you want to do? I got Stan flying out with me, so if anything, we're going as a group. Stan's
Dude,
like,
what'd
"I
you
don't
say?
do planes."
Fly.
Yep, I'll get your ass on a fucking plane. We're gonna go to
You
Tinley.
must be smoking some real good.
Listen, we're not getting
shit.
on no slow brown train and catching a train or a bus. We are getting on the fucking
Take a
plane
week
and
to
we'll
get
be
there.
there.
Train, dude. It'll take you forever, bro.
Weak shit, man. I make it there in what? Maybe about
3
16
days?
hours.
No. You know
yeah,
me.
the train
That
would
ain't
take you about
happening.
3 days.
Yeah, he's not gonna. At least he's not gonna pull a Greyhound bus situation, you know.
Do you
Oh,
think I'm gonna
hell
sit in
no.
a car for 16 hours?
I would
Stan,
love to see somebody
realistically-
do that.
Realistically, Stan, do you
Justin
think I'm gonna
can't
sit in my
make
car
it
for-
10 minutes in a car. He's already fucking having anxiety over there.
Bro, I gotta get the fuck out the truck after 2 hours. I'm fucking.
You know what
freaking.
you do
I'll
if,
pull
if,
over
if,
on the
he, if
road.
he can't be in a car, just strap him to the roof of the car.
Oh, you're in the truck. We'll put you in the truck then. You're good.
Strap him down.
Look,
That's all he needs to
listen.
do is put an air mattress in the back of the pickup, put a cap on it. He could sleep all the way there.
Hell to no.
While you take all the batteries and hit all the potholes.
Dude, you'll come out. If I'm driving that truck, you'll be puking all over that back end.
Look, I'll eat some shrooms and get on a plane. Fuck it, shrooms on a plane.
I don't think that's a good one either.
I'm like, look at
Shrooms
the
in a plane.
wings. We're going. Come on.
Look at the wings. Look
So
at the
that's how you
wings.
wound up on the
I
train.
could fly. I could fly.
You'll be
I
that
can tell
one
you the
guy
one
that's
thing
trying
you
to open
don't
the
do.
hatch.
Listen, the one thing you don't do. My first bad experience on a plane, I fucking was like had so anxiety, so I fucking started bouncing margaritas, and like the little flight attendants like, "What you want?" I was like, "More margaritas. Give me more V8 juice. Give me more vodka." You know, pour margaritas. We get up in the air in elevation. I gotta piss like a motherfucker, right? I go to the bathroom. I'm sitting in the bathroom like what the fuck? I can't piss, you know? I come out and the little flight attendant looks at me. He's like, "Boy, you've been in there for a minute." He's like, "You drank a bunch." He's like, "You know that pressure when you go up this high, it makes it hard to piss." I was like, "Is that what I'm fucking having a problem doing right now?" I'm like, "Bro, like I've been in the bathroom like trying to drain the main veins and I gotta get it out." But long story short, I finally made
This
it
shit
happen.
hurt.
But like I learned then you do not get drunk as fuck and get up there and think you're just gonna whiz that shit out because it ain't gonna happen. You're gonna be sitting with a full bladder, like, what the fuck for a minute, you know?
Shit, I took 3 shots on a plane and that thing hit turbulence. Oh man, it was a crazy rush. Like, your gut and everything just sucks up in your chest. You're just like, oh fuck. Yeah, it's
Wait till
pretty
you sit in the back of a 747 and you're going across the pond. That's not a good ride either.
What?
just
You went
seeing it
across
fly
the
by.
pond.
When I deployed, we went by plane.
Okay.
We didn't use a regular airline. We had to use one of the military cargo planes. You
I
got
about to say-
seats that are like this big, and you got a backpack on, and you got another backpack on, and you're just going the whole way. It is the worst. And if you ate an MRE before that flight, oh man, you were done for. Those freaking MREs would just mess you up. You sneeze your shit yourself.
Oh my god. Oh my
Bad,
god.
bro.
Oh my god.
You better not sneeze. You better hold it in. You be
You just see brown mud.
People don't realize that pressure. Literally, that's what it is. It's like the pressure on the body. Like when you go up so quick and come down so quick, man. It's people don't realize that shit. I didn't realize it, and I learned it real quick. You know, like people say jet lag and stuff. That's really what it is. You're just up there in that pressure for so long, and then come down. It's a toll on the body. It really is.
Yeah.
That shit tripped me out, man. I used to travel a lot, flying back and forth. I got over that shit real quick. I was like, nope, done with it. Ain't doing no more. And then when I tried to be cheap and bought like cheap flights, I was stuck on the very back by the bathroom, and the seat don't recline. You got the wall behind you, and you're like this the whole way for like 9 hours. You're like, oh, this is fucking bullshit.
I was just talking to my ex-in-laws because I was telling them about flying down to Mexico to visit my aunts. And they're like, "How are you gonna do it with the kiddo?" Because my little girl is autistic, and she's not gonna last on the airplane freaking 7 hours.
Right.
And I was like, "Well, shoot!" I was like, "It's either knock her out with a punch or give her an injection." I was like, "I got no choice, either one." I'm gonna have to carry her ass from terminal to terminal because I'm not gonna wake her ass up. I'm gonna give her a 10-hour injection, knock her out. I'll carry her wherever we gotta go. But I was like, I am not dealing with her because it's like a 5-hour flight to Mexico City, and then it's like another 6 hours to get from Mexico City to our small town in Mexico. I'm like, yeah, no. I was like, she better knock her out, bro.
That's
She's
crazy.
She's gonna wake up
I'm
hungry.
just waiting for Kraft to come back on so I can end this live.
What do you guys think of ultramel het pie to a black pastel pie? What do you think about that?
I think that'd be pretty.
Yeah, you're gonna make your hets for sure. Hold them hets back.
Hold your best hets back.
Yep.
Yeah. That's like the one thing I'm actually hoping that hits.
That's something I got to
Obviously, you're male because your male will be your fastest to put back to it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Crap left.
I guess. Yeah, I guess crap left. I was gonna end it, but he left, so I'll end it anyways. But all right, everybody. Thanks for stopping out tonight. I appreciate it. Justin, Jesus, Vance, Kraft, Kent, Nick. I appreciate everybody that came out tonight.
For sure.
And we'll do it again next week. I believe it's going to be on
Justin's or
I think it's on Kraft's channel.
14.
Kraft's channel next week. Yep. Kraft's
channel next week.
That's right.
All right.
So everybody out there in chat, y'all have a good night. Appreciate you stopping out. And until the next time, we'll do it again. Everybody have a good night.
Everybody.
Peace out, y'all.
Peace. You want to start?
All day.
Oh my God.